What is going on, governors? Chisgule here, and today we're streaming 1846 versus 1093. Yet again, it's day 3, and it's possible that 1846 is making a comeback here. So it should be fun to watch. Last I looked in, just before we started the stream here, 1302 was running Shadow Legion while battling in Kingsland, which is pretty funny. So we'll have a good time today, I think, spectating this KVK. We're going to see how it goes. Also, there is the Kang versus Mimi KVK. Kang is top 10 by power. They're in 534. And that Kingsland is also happening. It's been a minute since I've actually looked into that. So eager to see how that's going. So, big shout out before we begin to our members and moderators. Shelby, Wertro, Ramsdaff. Hope I pronounced that one correctly. Sasuke. Thuggy. Tito. Muhammad. Thubian. I'm trying, I swear. Kyle. Good to see you. Faze, what's up? Joe Rogue. 905. Nail, how's it going? And be sure to drop your vote as to who you think is going to win this KVK. Big shout out to my legendary guard. Shelby, did you send me a picture? Is your picture on the wall? Did I get a picture from you? Hold on. Oh, yes, I do have your picture. Okay. Yes, it is on there. Good. Thuggy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Much appreciated. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for Thuggy. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm going to jump behind the table here. Don't want to block the alerts for the new gifted members. As a reminder, if you are a member of the channel, you can gift memberships to other people. Very popular. There go the alerts. Skippy, just slightly behind today on the alerts. 846 wins for Chur, chat says. Wow. El Cid, what's up? Also, we can get a look at Nile KVK today. And I do have my Android tablet kind of hooked up. So if we wanted to do a little Call of Dragons at some point today, we can play a little bit of Call of Dragons. It's the thing we can do. I don't know that we will. Okay, but let's jump in game. Let's get this started. First things first. We're going to go spectate this KVK. Here we go. Let's start with 846 KVK. Shelby, thank you for the super chat. We're on the 3rd day streak. Thank you for streaming. Hey, cheers. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. All right. Here is a spot where there's been some action. So we're going to zoom into this. Unlike yesterday, where I feel like we were seeing some really low activity from 302, they're kicking it back into high gear. They just burned a flag over here, pushing in on 623. All right, so 302 back at it. I mean, all they had to do was... I'm just joking, okay? But all they had to do was schedule Shadow Legion, and you get everybody online. Yeah, okay. 535, 641. Thank you, Noobway. Let's get a look. I really wish tab worked to bring it to the Y coordinate. Every time I do that and it doesn't work, I get a little disappointed. All right. But I do push that every single time. And, ooh. Zefty Rally in on a 93L flag. Chisgule and friends today. I am in the recording voice, but nobody here at the moment. Ooh, I got a tag. What's going on here? Yeah, I gotta make an emoji out of this, actually. Hold on. I really need to make an emoji out of this. I think I'm gonna hire somebody on Fiverr. Let me get the image here. For those that didn't see, I was in a commercial for Rise of Kingdoms. And, let's see here. We'll call it Chis Egypt. I don't know. I was in a commercial for Rise of Kingdoms with the stars from Pawn Stars, which was pretty cool. And you really should watch that commercial if you haven't already seen it. Let me get the picture here. I'll put it in the stream. There we go. I really need to get it's so dark in the film, but I need to get like an emoji version of that 100% for Nile KVK. Like, I have to get that done before Nile KVK. I want this picture of me turned into an emoji. I need that into an actual emoji. I'm gonna remove that. As a friendly reminder, beware of the dog. Just a friendly reminder. Okay. Enter at your own risk. Can you show the power ally and individuals in 254? Yeah, we definitely can do that. We definitely can do that. Also, Godson Wanted, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to 2293. Fun begins at reset. Yeah, so in 2293, we're going to have Eve of the Crusade starting at reset. Now, let me tell you something. Let's run a poll. Let's run a poll. Chat. Here's the poll. Are you ready? Start a poll. Let's see. Does Eve Stage 1 get you hyped? Yes, no. Does Eve of the Crusade Stage 1 get you hyped? I'm not talking about spectating somebody else doing Eve Stage 1. Just in general, when Eve of the Stage 1 pops for you, are you hyped? Okay, because for me, we've already figured out it's not the best way to spend your action points. Like, this is like facts. It's just facts. Unless you're like pre-T5. Okay, you're not worried about Crystal Tech. You're pre-T5. Then, like, fine. Okay, fine. But, like, I'm not spending extra AP. I mean, I guess it's something to do that's true. Like, on my farm, I'll go run around, I guess, and spend some action points. But, like, are you hyped? Right? I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been doing this for a while, right? Yeah, you're more hyped about the fact that KVK is starting. Ooh, Jan Ziska in the garrison. Swarming! Let's go! Alright. So, yeah, 51% no. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll here. Now, here's my genius idea. Are you ready, chat? Here's my genius idea. Would you be hyped for Eve Stage 1 if rewards included armaments and inscriptions? Boom. What if in Eve of the Crusade Stage 1 they were giving you some of the stuff you needed for your formations? Now would you be hyped? I'm a genius. Now would you be hyped? 85% say yes. Suddenly, there would be a decision between, like, oh, do I spend my crystals, or sorry, do I spend my AP for crystals and KVK, or do I want some formation stuff? And it's like, actually, I'm hyped again. I guess the drop rate would be super relevant, but someone clip that. I'm a genius. Nice. Thank you for the 3 months. Hold on. I want to pronounce your name. Parashmani. Thank you for the 3 months. Better trade? Boudica primary rally or Henry primary? pretty sure you want the Boudica to be first. Make it so the target takes more skill damage. And then you pop him with the skill damage from Henry. So I'm pretty sure Boudica is the way to go, even though the support tree is really good. Give me more mats and it'd be worth it. Hey, Swan Mora, what's up, dude? I mean, I agree. Here's my thinking, okay, chat? Apologies, by the way, if you can hear the folks mowing the lawn in the background. But my thinking is that, like, right now, Eve the Crusade Stage 1 is, like, kind of meh, because there's not actually a decision. Like, I need crystals and KVK. There's no choice there. Not really. Not if you know what's up. And, you know, you're in the end game and you're competitive. But if there actually was, like, a choice of, like, hey, you know, if I do Stage 1, like, the rewards are worth? Like, suddenly you care about it. The other thing I was thinking... all right, you ready for this, chat? Eve Stage 3. Marauder Forts. Boring or fun? Okay, hold on. Eve Stage 3. Marauder Forts, boring or fun? %88 boring. GG. Yeah, pre-nerf. Even if you thought it was a little bit boring, you were doing it because, like, the rewards were good, right? Yeah, it's boring. So at too few points. True. So there's two things. I think the fort stage should give way more points. Let's start there. When you could farm up the AP, it was fun when you could farm up the AP bots. Exactly. Exactly. So, in my opinion, here's how you fix Stage 3, okay? You need to make it so that the Marauder Fort rewards include the stuff that you need for armaments and inscriptions. And all of a sudden, people are going to be like, let's freaking go. We're rallying these Marauder Forts for sure. Suddenly, if you change the amount of points and you put a decent reward in there, all of a sudden, it's going to get real interesting. Even if you reduced the amount of speed ups and resources that they gave to do that, I know that kind of sucks. So in order to make it more interesting, to give more armaments and more inscriptions, it would be interesting. People would get hyped. Make it a freaking loot pinata, man. Make it a loot pinata. As opposed to just, like, a mindless grind for mindless rewards. Like, mindless rewards, by that I mean, like, speed-ups are kind of mindless. Whereas, like, armament and inscription RNG is actually kind of hype, you know? My 2 cents, chat. My 2 cents. I've been thinking about this recently. Yeah, 2293 is doing King of the Nile KVK, chat. We are doing King of the Nile KVK. Confirmed entering. Eve the Crusade starts tonight. Oh my god, what's 2155 doing? Dude, is this 2155? I, like, don't mean any disrespect. But, like, this is so... Which kingdom is this? $21.55. Dude, this is so embarrassing. Like, these nodes... These guys have no land in Kingsland. And their, like, most forward position of relevance is filled with resource nodes. They're supporting where they can? Okay, where can they support? Literally, this is their best teleport spots, and they're filled with resource nodes. Which means they're, like, they're not here. They're AWOL. They're completely absent. Look at this, they're completely absent. And no disrespect, but, like, They're not here. They're blocking zone 4? Okay. Well, let's go look at zone 4. Let's go look at zone 4. Maybe they're doing something. Look, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they're, like, doing something super relevant right now. They're fighting 2133? Okay, let's get a look. Who's got some coordinates for me? 93 and 1302 didn't even want them to show up. All right, well, that's on 93 and 1302, I guess, then. That's an interesting insight. Not this zone, the one below it. Okay, okay. Help me out here, chat. Also, by the way, spoiler alert, sorry to blow your cover. I guess, I mean, bro, if you didn't know this was finishing in 9 minutes, you haven't been paying attention. They're trying to fort build over here. Hello. Hello? We're going to burn these flags. Hello? Paging 1302. Did you know that? Surely you knew that. Anyways, Border Patrol Chisgule over here. Thank you, Mud. Coordinates? Poggers. 049. 366. What? Holy. They're all the way over here? Okay, when you said not that zone, you mean like Chisgule's in the wrong universe, bro. Is this what do we got here? $24.56. That's not $21.55. This is 8:46, right? Jenny, hey, welcome to the Honor Guard. Let's go. Let's get those hype emojis for Jenny. If you're looking to chill, you're welcome to join. I'm just chilling in voice. Just let me know. I have it deafened, you know, because when I start up the stream, I don't want, like, you know, like Teddy to be saying whatever Teddy's gonna say. You know. Oh, dang. 10 gifted. Sheesh. I'm not actually hating on Teddy. I'm just, you know, like, someone... I'm gonna be in recording chat. I'm firing up the stream. I'm not even looking, and someone's gonna F-bomb. That's all I'm trying to say, all right? So I'm on deafen. But if you want to chill, I'm chilling. I'll pop off deafen. Just let me know. Dude, congratulations. The new gifted members. Let's freaking go. Always hate on Teddy? All right, we're in the clear. We're in the clear. Jenny says we're in the clear. I wasn't trying to hate on Teddy. Dude, Teddy's been actually my biggest hype man recently. So I'm definitely not trying to hate on Teddy. Also, for those of you that saw... I shared a short of Teddy City getting rallied. It was a couple days ago. It was pretty cool to see. Undeafen. I don't know if anybody's actually in here with me right now. Let me check. No, I'm solo. I'll undeafen, but I'm by myself. We're chilling. All right, let's keep looking around, chat. Let's find the action here. I mean, maybe 93 and 1302 were like, nah, we got this, Kingsland, bro. We're fine. It just feels like it's a little bit closer than that, you know? All this stuff's burning. This is just free burning over here? Oh, maybe not free burning. Dude, 93's got people down here. Dang. This is probably farms, though. The raccoons of 93. When you make the shorts, would love to see the report. I know. If I don't include a report in one of my shorts, it's because I don't have it. I always make sure to include a report if I have the report. Melf's division? Poggers. Alliance is full. GG. Wink. Yeah. I always include the report if I have it. But I figured sometimes even if I don't have the report, I'll still show it if it's entertaining, you know? But I agree, it's a better short if I have the report to drop at the end. Dude, I don't know where... Oh, is this... This is 2155 right here. I mean, they're over here. Well, but they're not even in control of the situation, so... Like, yeah, 2155 is here, but they're not even in control of the situation. Make a short of yesterday's report scrolling. Oh my gosh, that actually is a good candidate. No! Speaking of which, Charles Martel in the garrison. Let's go. Sort of stuff's a good candidate for a short. The hardcore fighters are basically trained. They have too much dead weight. Oh, that's GG. 60% of the kingdom's not showing. I feel like that's more and more common these days. That wouldn't be short. You'd be scrolling forever. Yeah, I kind of need to do like a full video on that one. It's like a stream recap. War Machine, what's up? Martel is the best game garrison in game, hands down. Yeah. Dude, is anyone else, when they see a gold node, when they're scrolling, they're like, oh, do I send out a gather? Because I do that. Anytime I see a gold node, I'm like, oh, gather. Oh, wait, right. I'm just spectating a KVK. Chill, Chisgule. Take it easy, bro. We gotta look around here. Charles Wu garrison. Let's go. Charles Wu meta, man. I really do hope. I know I've been saying this for like over a year and we're still not there. But I really hope that the developers make like old commanders relevant again. I really do. Sometimes when I watch a stream, I want to touch the screen and forget it's not my account. Yeah. Oh, cool. 741, 687. Oh, yeah, behind the pass. Okay. So they're all chilling. They're all chilling. They do exist. We're just farming over here. And in fairness, if they were told to go chill, then they were told to go chill. So I just I don't know, man. You know, you like farm up the land, teleport a bunch of people in, make a murder ball, and do something with it, right? I mean, it sucks, but you know, like, work for it, baby. But if you look at the territory here, I mean, this territory does kind of tell you that, like, 93 was like, nah, bro, why don't you just chill somewhere else? Like, this territory, this branch right here, kind of tells the story. Granted, yeah, that's kind of blocking them, but how can 846 be drained? They dodged the fight in the first zone. I don't think 846 is drained. I don't think anybody is saying they are yet. They are burning though. Oh, bubble on the front line? I don't know, maybe they're filling or something. Frontline bubbling though is like pretty cringe. But sometimes I do it with my farm when I'm just like spam filling and I'm bubbled. Even though I don't even need to be bubbled because I'm on territory, better safe than sorry. With my farm, man, look, my farm hasn't been zeroed yet. But I put a freaking 3-day shield on that thing, okay? Like, when I do stuff with my farm in KVK, I'm like, all right, 3-day shield, where am I going? And then I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm on territory. And I also max the reinforcement capacity on my farm from the crystal tech. I always want to make sure that if you're going to reinforce through my city, you can get a lot of rains through. I even have Britain, so I have like the absolute maximum reinforcement capacity through my city. Honestly, Britain is amazing as a farm civ for like a fighting farm. Okay. It's not like the best economy, but I'm gonna skip this song. It's not the best economy, but whatever. I don't care that much about the economy on my farm. But the training speed and the reinforcement cap is actually good. It's actually super relevant for like sitting on a flag that you're going to spam fill troops in with a 50% expansion, you know? You were sad that 2K lost in OL. I see some RD2K representation in the chat. They need to fight on more fronts. Seems to be a leadership issue. Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking. Like, okay, so if 2155 is doing nothing in Kingsland, like, is there literally any other front that you could fight, like, have them fight on? Like, couldn't they take a pass somewhere? You know? Like, if the game plan for 2155 is to, like, do nothing, please, then, like, I don't know. What if instead they were just on a different war front entirely? Like, if you don't want them in Kingsland because you think they're a liability. I mean, I guess you would think they were a liability then on a pass, too, but... Like, put them on a pass or something, right? Like, pressure the pass. Because think about it. Like, you could get Days of Burning. It's relatively free. And you could split the attention of another kingdom. It's really easy to be critical of this kind of stuff, though. It's, like, really easy to be critical of this kind of stuff. It's hard to have the foresight to see how things are going to unfold. That's actually difficult to do. Subscribe to Jake the Dog. Woof. How you woofing doing, Jake the Dog? What's up? There's Legend F, man. $20 billion KP is pretty... It's pretty legit. That's pretty legit. He's got a lot of KP. Solid duds. Chat is requesting a Jake the Dog emoji. Dude, Jake the Dog, this is why you need a logo, bro. I know your dog is cute, but it's not like distinctly you. You need a logo. It can be like the same thing, but I don't know. It needs to distinctly be you. Like, you know, it could be like your dog. But like your logo needs to be like an identifier, you know? I mean, it's a cute dog. Makote has the highest heads in the game. Hey, Shelby, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. Yo, let's get those hype emojis in the chat for Shelby. Let's friggin' go. Oh, Smeg got the gifted. Okay. Let's go. Boom. Jenny Rock says, Jake, I can help you with a logo. There it is. Dude, there it is. Plato Gaming, what's up, dude? Oh. What's happening here? Live stream fairy. Entering the room I'm in. Holding something in her hand. Not holding anything in her hand. Okay, just kidding. Oh. Oh, alright. She's getting a step ladder from the basement. The YouTube studio's in the basement. It's a finished basement, though. Like, take it easy. It's not like a cave, you know? Snack time already? No, it's, I was like, dude, it's a little early. We're just chilling right now. Interesting flag build here from LIU. Like, they don't want to touch, but they want to buy themselves some time. So this is an interesting build. Am I handy? Not really. Not really. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I can cook, but I'm not handy. Interestingly, my wife's father, so my father-in-law, is extremely handy. So he is a helicopter mechanic. I mean, he is literally building helicopters. And he's been doing it for a very, very long time. I'm pretty sure... Look at these burns. What's going on here? So, why be handy when you can be handsome? Yeah, my long flowing hair. Extremely handsome. Are these guys having a good time here? What's up, Red Hulk? How's it going, dude? My father-in-law is an electrician. He taught me a lot already. Right. So, you know, my father-in-law, when it comes time to do things with outlets in the household, or really like any of the things that would require someone to be handy, he takes the reins. You need a helicopter yourself? There you go. You think 2293 will probably win? Dude, I'm telling you, the Nile KVK looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. We can get a look around at the map. This free burning is awfully problematic, though, for the 846 coalition. This is a good play by Song right now. I guess, is it actually Duck? This is a good play by Duck. This guy's off territory, but they're the king, so I guess they don't care. They're just like, come at me, bro, I'm online. I got a 15% theme. What's up? It's Jerry. Not from the Subway commercial. Oh my god, why do they have all these stupid cav swords? I'm gonna like the picture. I'll be your 7th like, buddy. Were they an OV? Or are they just like fanning OV over here? Fanboys? Pororo? A lot of Roros here. Song and Duck go to sleep in 6 hours? I mean, yeah, the downtime is problematic. So, which I think is why 93 was like, all right, don't worry, we're on our way. And they're here now. Kind of an awkward spot for Red Hulk here. He's got a lot of work to do on this flag. That's actually pretty good. I must always use the correct troop. Oh my gosh. I must always use the correct troop type when filling the rally. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. 93 has crazy uptime. When does KVK start? Okay, appreciate that. I'm slowing using my remaining 6 million crystals. Saving speed ups? Tell me what you mean by that. People always confuse me talking about 1093 when they just say 93. I get so confused too. I default to thinking that they're talking about 2293. But obviously they were actually talking about this KVK. So you have no fight in Kingsland? So 93 is accumulating here. This is a dangerous spot. The long lines of flags like this are so dangerous. You have the whole line cut. So 846 has to put a lot of attention here. Cheers from Paraguay. Hey, Frank, cheers. Do we have a lot of trash talkers in our kingdom? I suppose we have some. Do you mean like in kingdom chat, or Do you mean when we're in KVK? Yeah, 1254 never trash talks. What are you talking about? They have resin cortex, of course they do. Bunny is one of them. Yeah, I suppose they say some things. Do you guys have it in KVK? Like clown on the enemy kingdom? Oh, yeah, there's definitely people that will clown on the enemy kingdoms. That happens. Smeg, thank you for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, you know, just to give you a taste of the 254. What do I call this? What? Where's my phone? Here it is. We'll do it this way. I'm going to take a picture from my phone. Send it over. A taste of the 254 mentality. Oh, no, you know what? I don't even need to do it from my phone. Hold on. I send it as a kingdom mail as well. It was a kingdom mail. I think I put it in favorites. Just a reminder. Beware of dog. All right. Beware of dog. So this was the kingdom mail. Respect the animals. Do not yell at or taunt the animals. Okay. Oh, wait. Wrong picture. GG. Freudian slip. Beware of dog. Okay. Do not bang on their enclosures. Do not throw objects at their habitats. We will remove you from the property the first time this rule is violated. Okay. Respect your boundaries. Never cross any fence or barrier at the zoo. Do not try to touch the animals. Okay. Do not feed the animals here. If an animal has teeth, it can bite. If an animal has claws, it can scratch. This is for the safety of both our visitors and the animals. We will remove you from the property if the rule is violated. All right. The animals at KCV and Snake Farm Zoo have veterinarian approved and formulated diets to ensure their health and well-being. Human food may make them sick. We will remove you from the property the first time this rule is violated. Okay. Children must be supervised at all times. We get it. Kiddos are adventurous. They like to wander. However, we want your kids to stay safe. Keep an eye on them and make sure they are supervised at all times. Any individual under the age of 16 must be accompanied by an adult when visiting the zoo. All right. You're welcome to bring your own booze. It's soon Friday, my dudes and dudettes. And, yeah, some other announcements in the Kingdom Mail here. Woo. All right. I thought it was pretty funny. Every ticket we get one rogue banished. Oh, a rogue banished ticket? Yeah, if only we got a banishment ticket. God, that'd be crazy. Teddy, what's up, man? You'd sleep 16 hours a day if you could. Oh, are you in voice? No, that's Roz. What's up, dude? You came for the Kingdom Mail, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. I appreciated it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, that's going to be content for my stream, 100%. Okay. Shelby, thank you for the super chat. 254 Discord is a must for any player. It's awesome. Oh, cool. Glad you're in here. Robbie says I live for the disrespect. Oh my god. I don't understand what 846 is doing, moving around without burning any flags. I mean, they're trying to burn a flag now, so see how they do. Yeah, the Esong incense emoji, I feel like that was a pretty good choice. Swapping that in there. By the way, I did hire somebody to, the same people who made my badges that I have today for membership, to make a couple more badges for, I think it's 36 months and 48 months, or like, I don't know, huge numbers of months. Jenny, what's up, dude?
Hello, Jenny. Yes,
Hey,
what's up,
Chaz.
dude?
Hey, Russ. How are you guys?
good.
Good.
Looking for 1 a.m. I'm moving live.
It's 1 a.m. there?
Yeah. Well, it's
Damn.
3 a.m.
3?
Staying away from the spiders, Raz.
Dude, it's... You know, we're getting like a record heat wave. It's actually like so hot for no reason.
Oh no. Rain is what causes you to have spider problems though, right?
Flooding.
Flooding? Yeah.
Yeah, because all the spiders get out from the ground and they start climbing like fences and stuff. Yep.
That's so creepy.
That's awful. I could never live in Australia.
Yeah.
As long as
So,
you don't send me any more TikToks of spiders, it's fine.
Yeah, we get some spiders in our basement every now and then. I'm like, do not want. We were driving around the neighborhood though. We actually saw a couple bats flying around at night. I was like,
Bats?
Yeah, bats. Do you get those in Australia? Is that a thing?
No, we don't have bats here, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm in an area that's like, you wouldn't expect there to be bats. And then there they were. Which apparently, because they eat bugs, people like to cultivate having them. I didn't even know this was a thing. But sometimes people set up little bat homes in their backyard.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. You can look it up. It was crazy. I was like, really? But the bats are only really flying around at night, so they're not gonna bother you. And the bats eat lots of bugs. Just kind of a win.
There you go.
Bats are so good. See, Shelby knows.
I have a bat story. When I was in uni, a bat got into our apartment, and my roommate's boyfriend dressed up as Batman and came and rescued us because we were all freaking out because it was dodging everywhere. It was super, super scary.
That's a keeper right
I got
there.
rid of the bat.
Dressing up as Batman, though, that's pretty legit.
Yeah.
I've caught many bats as Teddy, and they're adorable. Wait, how are you catching bats?
Yeah, how are you catching bats, bro?
They like head scratches.
Why would Teddy know that?
How do you... I honestly don't doubt that.
Oh, this flag is in trouble. 1302, big swarm on 623. They do have a Xeno in there, which is pretty legit. That swarm is pretty brutal. We're looking at 3K counters, 2K counters. Uh-oh. They gotta fill that thing back up, man.
Did 302 finally wake up? They've been asleep since Kingsland opened.
They are very active right now. I don't know if you saw earlier, they had Shadow Legion during Kingsland fighting.
Yeah, I saw.
That was
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
I almost fired up the stream. I was just getting back from driving my kid to school. I was like, oh man, if I had started up the stream sooner, this would have been pretty funny to stream. Oh, Guan Captain, and then it's gone. Oh, Lohar Captain. Oh no. Any pass for opening streams tomorrow? I'm not aware of any crazy KVKs where there's a big pass 4 opening, but I definitely want to know if there are any. Teddy, you for sure have rabies.
Oh my god.
100%.
I might spectate a KVK 3 Kingsland on Friday. I keep waiting for, like, armaments to drop any minute. I don't know where they are. I think they might have, like, found a bug or something and held it off, potentially? Like, when do you think they're going to release armaments and all the formation stuff?
Oh, dude, beats me, man.
I don't know. I thought it was going to come with that last update. They made it seem like it was going to go live.
Yeah. Like, it seemed like it was days away. Like, any time now.
Yeah.
Right? They were like, all right, it's going to be the 26th. And I was like, all right. It'll probably, be a couple days after that or whatever, but it could be there right away, right? And then they were like, just kidding. Patch is going in the 24th. I was like, okay, this is happening. And then literally every night at reset, I'm ready to stream. Nothing happened. Like, okay. I've been doing that for over 2 weeks now. I think we're on the third week.
It'd be after grand finals.
No way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, they
they'll-
maybe want to wait.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe when they do the new commanders, but I don't know.
That's so far away, too. I just don't know why
December?
they would have announced it the way they did and then been like, just kidding, launching in 2 months.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Well, I don't want it to come in the middle of our KVK for your restart and then my KVK.
yeah,
I feel like that'll be confusing in the middle to have
I think it will, TBH. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of wonder if they're waiting to not have it overlap with existing big events like Wheel of Fortune, maybe? I don't know. My original theory is they wanted to get it out before the, like, playoffs started. But then, obviously, it got delayed, right? And so now we're, like, in the middle of the playoffs. So we talked about that. That's awkward. But then also Thanksgiving's coming up. I don't think they want to launch Formations Thanksgiving week. That's just risky. If anything goes wrong or they have a bug, I mean, I don't know. Do they celebrate Thanksgiving in China? Maybe that's actually not a concern.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay,
No,
just
they do
kidding.
not celebrate
Just
Thanksgiving.
JK,
American holiday.
everybody. Yeah. The more I thought about that, the less sad I realized that's an issue.
They celebrate. I don't think they celebrate Christmas.
They celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, I think
Do
that's
they?
Christmas.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, I don't think it's like considered a public holiday though. They like celebrate it.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is American only. I can't join Stream Voice today, but don't forget to like the stream. Teddy, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. So American. Yeah, I guess so. Wait, I mean, what other places celebrate Thanksgiving? I'm pretty sure Canada celebrates Thanksgiving.
They have their own Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's
What
like
countries celebrate Thanksgiving? Let's Google search it. United States, Canada, Grenada, St. Lucia, and Liberia.
There you go.
There it is.
interesting.
Thank you, Wikipedia. It began as a day of giving thanks for the blessing of the harvest of the preceding year. Similarly named festivals do occur in Germany and Japan. Okay, so we're not alone. So there are similarly themed holidays in other places. And there's, observance. Australia, Brazil, Canada, Grenada, Liberia, Netherlands, Philippines, Rwanda,
Wait, what's
Saint
this?
Lucia.
Thanksgiving?
Let's look at Australia.
Bro, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Well, okay, so in the
Wait, you said they
Australian
observe it?
external territory of Norfolk Island, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the last Wednesday of November.
What's that?
I don't know, man. I would
I
hope
don't
you
even
would
know.
Raj, you're a
know.
fake
I
Australian.
don't even know what that means, bro.
Lemon, thank you for the super. Yeah, man. Liberia. In the West African country of Liberia, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the first Thursday of November. Netherlands. Many of the pilgrims who migrated to the Plymouth plantation resided in the city, blah, blah, blah. And a non-denominational Thanksgiving Day service is held each year on the morning of the American Thanksgiving. Wow. Okay. Philippines. I mean, it's more common than you would think.
America is weird. You celebrate Christmas on the 25th? Wait, who doesn't celebrate Christmas on the 25th?
Isn't there like, I'm gonna feel bad getting this wrong, but isn't it like Kings something kings in January? Someone help me out in the chat.
Rise of Kingdoms.
No.
Okay.
The only kings that wrestling says.
Yep.
Russia celebrates Christmas on a different day. Nordic countries are the 24th.
Oh, weirdos. You guys are trying to be different all the time. Actually, that's America.
Hold on. King's holiday.
There's Three Kings Day
Oh, maybe that's it.
Oh, Three Kings Day.
Yes. Okay.
on the 12th day of Christmas, January 6th.
That's it.
We celebrate Three Kings Day.
That could be it. I just Googled that as well. Yeah, some countries celebrate January 7th. Huh.
The more you know.
The more you know. The more prepared you are for taking those quizzes in Rise of Kingdoms, you know? You gotta be ready. You gotta get those points toward your, what's it called? Achievement score, man. You get those achievement points.
Giving up
I have
on
so
those
many
ones?
achievement points that are easy to get. I gotta pick those up. There's a lot of field fighting here, but like no actual structures getting hit. Let's go get a look at 302 again.
Yeah, basically everything is on fire over there except for 302.
Yikes. When am I hitting 15 billion kill points?
Next KVK.
Maybe next KVK. Ooh, Jad Garrison getting rallied. Love to see it. The lack of cities around this, though, is a little rough. That is an easier burn than it should be. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's like no 846 over here.
Mm-mm. How many accounts does Mimi have? I thought it was 3. Maybe it's more. 846 kind of folding now? I don't know. They have a lot of depth. What time is it? It's 11
like their
where I
uptime
am.
starts soon.
So it's like starting to be evening in Europe, right? Like they should be kicking into high gear soon. 846 alliances are getting low on power and troops. I actually haven't looked to see how their power is holding on. Yeah, 2 800 million power accounts is crazy. It is crazy. Have you guys looked into the Kang versus Mimi KVK recently?
No, sir.
We can go look at that real quick.
No.
Let's get a quick peek. See how they're doing. It was pretty even last I looked. Maybe Mimi was winning that one.
Yeah, I'm actually curious how 534 are.
Oh, it's really interesting, actually. So I feel like Mimi and allies kind of gained some ground against 534. But then they lost ground against this kingdom in yellow. So for those that were not here yesterday when we were talking about this, this is blue, green, yellow versus the rest. Kang is in blue. How much power does Kang have? Isn't he like 700 mil, something like that? I mean, big account. And then Mimi is in pink over here. Multiple. I don't even know how much power they have now. Are they like 800 mil accounts? What is your advice for someone entering KVK 4 while the 2 most powerful enemy camps team up? GG. Just accept that they're cowards and you're gonna take an L, but you can still have some fun.
Yeah. It's a lot more common than you think.
It is quite common. Kang is close to 800 mil. with like 3 other accounts in the hundreds. Jeez. War Daddy Chad. Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Hope you're doing well today. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for Chadski, who also has his own emoji. You can throw that one in the chat as well.
Nothing. Wait, what does he have?
The Chadski emoji?
It looks like a beer.
Yeah, it's a beer. Someone
this
from
thing.
Hold My Beer made it. It's the beer mug with WDC on it. And, you know, he's making like a war sort of a face, like a grimace. Angry face.
Very nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Sean.
what's up?
How's everyone doing?
Sean the Sheep and Chatski's in the chat. Let's go.
Is Ruz? Is he like upset? He doesn't have a fun beer mug for his.
Yeah. Why do I
He
not
has
get
a burn
fun
Ruz
beer
emoji.
mug?
Why
He's
does he
got
need
the
beer?
burn Ruz. So this is also the situation where Ruz doesn't have a mascot, you know? That's the problem. Ruz needs a mascot. Then we can make an emoji with the mascot. Like Cortex has his polar bear. So like we got that's easy. Cortex emoji. Right? Like Sean has got like a sheep. So sheep emoji might even already exist. Even without like, is there like an animal section? People, nature? Is it in the nature section?
Yeah, there's a sheep.
There's a sheep emoji. It exists.
Rez could be a kangaroo or something.
Oh yeah,
He
does
kangaroos.
change
Whatever
the
happened to
change.
that?
Yeah, kangaroos.
Yeah.
We need to change or add some color to the burn Ruz emoji because when it
Yeah.
sets up on the white background, it's like, what is that?
That sounds like a you probably.
I say that every
YouTube
stream. I
white
would
mode.
complain about it. Because I made that one
Have
for
to change your
Discord,
background.
not for YouTube.
Is it true that Drago got zeroed? I haven't heard anything about that.
all I know is that Duck was doing their Shadow Legion in the middle of massive.
Yeah, I saw that.
There were shadow marches going everywhere. It was like, what is going on?
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, I looked in and I was like, okay, I mean, the timing that they did it was reasonable. They had basically burned everything around them. So it was like a fine time, I think, for Shadow Legion. You know, you got to do it sometime. Troop counts are only going
Wait.
down.
Were they like participating in it or just letting it run?
I mean, kind of hard to
I think
say.
Yeah. I mean, I saw some Jads on some walls. I mean,
Yeah,
I
they had
guess.
legit garrisons on every wall. So that might qualify as participating.
I don't. Is it just me, or did 302 literally have all their territory burned out, and then they built it all back up?
Yeah, I think
I
that
don't
I
know.
feel like that's their flow, man. They lose their, they lose some stuff in their downtime, and kick hard when they're online.
That could be like a little rope-a-dope strategy. Take the attention, bring it over here, burn us out, while 93 continues to pummel, and then when we get online, we'll push back.
Mountain Man, thank you for the super chat. Ruz asked me for feet pictures for migration requirements.
Bruh.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's
true,
kinda
Ruz? Is
suspect.
it true?
No, it's not true.
That's
I
100%
did
true.
not know how people like feet. That is the most
I
disgusting.
remember seeing that screenshot in a public chat.
Ruz is a foot model. He's got great feet.
Okay.
Ruz, what is your shoe size? Just so I have an idea about the size of human you are.
He's
Dude,
like a
I don't
5.
actually know.
So he's
4'11".
4'5".
Yeah, I'm 4'5". Not shoe size, but like height.
His shoe size is 5.
Hobbit Ruz. Nice.
You guys have completely different like shoe sizes though, right?
I've already got Google pulled up, like Australian shoe size.
I don't actually, dude. I don't remember the last time I bought shoes.
Okay.
The GG man.
Australian versus American shoe size?
Well, you gotta do it three-way.
Damn, Rose asking everybody for feet pics.
GG, Rev.
If you're buying from a UK store, go down 2 sizes from your American size. Okay.
This super chat from Ritz is 100% accurate. I was in that chat. Absolutely.
Ruz
100%.
also asked me for feet pics. Hashtag exposed. Uh-oh.
Bro, I'm getting exposed, dude.
Mountain Man says, actually, in KC, everyone said you have a feet fetish.
GG, man.
Oof.
Truth is coming out.
The truth is
So
out there.
Jenny and Chisgule, you guys got Marauders tonight? Let's go.
Yep.
We do have Marauders
It
tonight.
feels like it happened so fast. But I guess
It
it's normal
does.
timeline.
I feel like we need an updated Chisgule video since they kind of nerfed some rewards on Marauders, like what to spend AP on. Like, do you save it for KVK to do some more crystals? Like,
Yeah.
tell us what to do, Chiz. Damn it.
Yeah, come on, Chiz.
Well,
do your job.
I'm happy to share my advice here, but first, AB the Beast says, Ruz also asked for my toenail clippings.
Wow, that's...
Yeah, that's very
Oh,
sensitive.
gross.
You need to settle down a bit.
An escalation here. How do you one-up feet pics? Toenail clippings. So I think you save for KVK. We talked about this at the very start of the stream, and I suggested that if the developers wanted to bring the excitement back to stage 1 and stage 3 of Eve of the Crusade, then they should put some stuff related to formations in there. Like get your inscriptions or get your armaments. Yeah, right? Like make it like a loot pinata, you know? Because I know that armaments are already kind of a loot pinata. So if they did something like that, it, you know, I think it'd be more interesting if occasionally you could get something really amazing. Even if it was a low chance, it would be exciting again. And you might still choose to spend AP in KVK, but right now, in my opinion, it's not even really a choice. Like, if you're an endgame player, you should save your AP for Crystal Tech. Especially if you're a rally leader garrison captain. If you're not a T5 player, okay. I mean, you could actually spend some AP on Marauders and get a lot of value. Mountain Man says, I have screenshots, Ruz. Believe in mountains. And Rit says, Chad asked me for beer chugging vids for migration.
Yes.
What are you guys doing to
Dude,
migrants? Is this hazing?
There is a what we call beer bonging, shotgunning. There is a beer chugging. There is a factor to HMB.
Okay. So you grade an applicant based on their beer chugging picture quality?
Makes sense.
I can't chug
Yeah,
beer.
but
I would never be able to join HMB.
You people can't, but you can. Trust me, you can.
There was a short video floating around for a while where this couple is getting ready to shotgun a beer. And, you know, you like, I don't know, you stab it to get the holes in there before you chug it from the side. And it just goes all over their face and their eyes and they lose it. Oh, it's so funny. That's the only thing I think of now when you say beer chugging. See that person getting absolutely wrecked. Or did he change his name to War Baba?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely, I think you should do it.
No.
New res emoji. Yeah, it's the burn emoji and a foot emoji combined.
I do like that Ruz is online and active and in voice. I mean, he's active now, more active now than he is in KVK. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's wild.
Like,
Just logs in KVK? GG.
Yeah.
logs
I'm gonna
in
start
on
playing
KVK.
Minecraft League or something once KVK starts.
GG.
Chris, thank you for the super
100%.
chat. Ruz told me he shaves his toes with whipped cream. Giga Chad.
Kinda so stressed.
Oh my god.
This is the way.
I am one character short of being able to rename myself War Daddy Giga Chad.
Bro.
Can't do it.
Wait,
They
even
limit you
without
on the
space?
characters? That sucks.
Tragedy.
By the way, Mountain Guy, next time don't break the MGE rules. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
GG.
Quick reminder, Beware of Dog. I've been getting a lot of value from that Beware of Dog meme, by the way.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like really working that one. This chat isn't
This will
okay
be
right
a-
now.
This will be a
Meanwhile, people are trying to
pest.
ask real Rise of Kingdoms questions in the chat, and then like everybody else is talking about feet. Yep. This is where we're at.
It's to be.
Oh my god. All right. So have you guys actually looked at the Nile map yet? I made a video about it, but it was like kind of late last night.
Oh,
Don't watch your
I
videos.
watched your video last night.
I don't want to look at that map.
You had a little uppercut for a king. That's always fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, right. So
I was spoon feeding you good information,
Yeah.
and
I thought I gave a very comprehensive review of the pros and cons. Maybe not the pros and cons, but the possibility space if you try to cheese matchmaking. So this king was trying to
Oh,
cheese
yeah.
matchmaking, okay, to avoid a proper fight, a proper opponent. And they really wanted to dodge this one kingdom. So they asked someone who's in my legendary guard chat, who then asked me on their behalf, hey, like, do these things actually work to dodge matchmaking? And I was like, well, they just said they were going to patch that stuff. And they didn't say, they didn't say explicitly what they're going to do. Because, like, they're not going to just tell you what they changed. So you can just manipulate whatever they do next. So, I talk about the pros and cons. And they probably shouldn't do it. And they give this really, like, snarky, really rude reply back. And talk about how dumb I am. And they're like, nah, we're going to do it anyways. So they have their whole kingdom do literally nothing for, like, a week. And then who do they
9
get
days.
matched with? The one kingdom they wanted to avoid. So, GG.
it was almost like one of those, like, hey, looking for relationship advice. Like, what do you think? And you tell them, and they're like, well, you're an idiot anyways. I wouldn't listen to you.
Yeah.
It was just like, what are they doing?
Man, all right. It was pretty funny. All right, while we're waiting for
and
some
it was
action
it was
over
like
here.
it was like crazy stuff. Like outside, okay, we all get it. If you're in the AC and you're trying to drop some power, fill in hospitals, we get it. Everybody does it, but this was like extraordinary stuff. Like no activity, like nobody's allowed to chat, nobody's allowed to run forwards, nobody's allowed to do anything. Just hold on to your AP for a week.
There's been a few kingdoms that have done stuff like that before.
And they did it very
And
successfully.
like the same thing.
Yeah. That's what made it popular. Is like they were getting away with it, man. I mean, it's like somebody robs a bank and they get all this money and they brag about it. And other people are like, all right, I'm going to rob a bank too. And then they all do it. And they're filthy rich. And finally now, I don't know, the authorities have caught on. Busted. Hand caught in the cookie jar. So now, I don't know what they changed. I actually have no clue how they changed matchmaking.
Yeah, they didn't stipulate it, so people couldn't work out a way around it, I guess.
Right. So this is the new KVK map, by the way. And the one thing I didn't know anything about is that like weird zone between zone 6s. Because we were debating, like, are you going to get a territory fight before Kingsland? And what I didn't notice in my video, but someone pointed out to me later, I think it was Europe. If you hit the explore marker, you can see there's like a bastion in this tiny little zone that's about the size
What
of
about
Kingsland.
resources?
And there are resources, and there are alliance
Oh, yeah, like
resource
tiles.
tiles.
Alliance
Yeah,
resource
alliance
stuff,
logging
but-
camp.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that you actually flag into this area, and I wonder if you can flag but not ford into it,
Yep.
like in Kingsland.
I wonder if the passes are probably like semi-protected, I guess, right? That
I
you can
think so.
only take them from one side, I'd imagine. But I do wonder how that KVK will be if you get like a mountain warfare at every pass.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of warfare.
That's a
Because
lot of
that would make
passes.
your-
Holy.
That would make your tech so much cheaper.
It would make your tech
Yeah.
cheaper. And you're going to get
Maybe
them. I
don't
think
even
you're going to get
spend
them.
the dailies.
Yeah, because you wouldn't buy as many dailies as you normally would.
Yeah, I mean, you got your pass 4s, then you got pass 5, and then they got this pass 6. So before you have your first territory fight, you've got 3 passes of Mountain Warfare bundles. Jeez.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's
That's
also
actually
that
crazy.
random square with no passes into it. Do you see it next to?
Oh, yeah.
I think
What
it's
is that?
Yeah.
ruins or altar.
That's I saw that earlier. It's also got like alliance resources in. Someone was saying.
It does. It has resources in it.
I don't think so.
So it was, yeah.
I think it's
It's
just
not-
empty.
They showed a picture of the what's it thing on it.
This little
No, maybe
secret
it's-
territory. I think they put this here because they wanted to make the territory the same size, like the zones.
Mm.
That's my only guess. I
It
mean,
just
they
feels
should look
like
at the
a
square
design
footage and make
flaw.
it equal, you know? But yeah, it is
Yeah.
dead space. But I think there's between
Like they
zone.
realized they weren't the same,
This could be
and
cool.
then had to cover it.
This could be a cool little
Hey,
fight.
one thing I do not see is a bunch of rivers everywhere. That can be awesome.
People were also saying that the mountains look a lot thicker than on other maps, so they were like curious where you can actually jump from
Ooh.
and if it's gonna be possible.
You think that they maybe eliminated a bunch of wall jumping?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I mean, if they were opposed to all the wall
Uh.
jumping, I mean, a new map would be where you would try to fix it.
Yeah. I
don't
feel
know,
like
they
wall
still
jumping is
look for
part of
balls, to be honest.
strategy though.
I mean, like if you look at that, like one with the bastion, the zone you were showing, if that's possible to wall jump right there, you can get to the bastion before they even get to it, like in 2 flags.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
true.
right. You just go right over here and you're on the bastion.
Yeah.
This bastion location is really sus. It's like 2
Mhm.
flags from the one and like 4 flags from the other. Not exactly, but like, bro, can you put that in the middle?
Yeah.
Like a
it's-
little more
yeah,
in the
like
middle?
you'd think they'd put it a bit more in the middle. But
Yeah.
I wonder if that's because of like, is that where it's like BB or is that like an A kingdom there or something? I don't know. Around the map looks.
I think that side is B kingdoms, but
Yeah.
So,
Never right looks.
weirdly enough, we're all the way down here bottom right, so we're in A kingdom, and we're matched up against 2 B kingdoms for our first fight.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Like, you'd think they'd match the 2 Bs against each other, but no. Like, they matched
Yeah.
an A against the 2 Bs for the first fight. So we fight them for zone 5, and then we cut over and fight an A kingdom, like, all the way over here, which is why I keep looking at Hermopolis for, like, our zone 6 areas. This is going to be an A kingdom. 556 and 1034 meet again. Yeah, that should be cool. I don't know how 556 or 1034 feels about that.
Isn't 664 in the KVK as well?
They are.
yeah, they are.
So there's like 3 big kingdoms in there. Is there a 4th big kingdom in there? I don't think so. It's always so
I mean,
awkward.
664's fought 1034 as well before.
Yeah, so you've got 556, you got 1034, you got 664, and those are like your, you know, kind of top tier kingdoms that are in there.
Yeah.
Apparently 1034 is not Imperium right now.
No,
Which I
no,
didn't
I don't
know.
think. I mean, they are only like one alliance,
Yeah, I just thought they were
like in off season. Yeah.
far into Imperium, but here they are, the Kingdom of Broccoli, not Imperium.
Broccoli? Their name is Kingdom of Broccoli?
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's unfortunate.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, it is. I mean, whatever, our kingdom was Lugal for a while, 1075, so
Wait, what is 254? I don't even know what our...
you don't even know
Famous.
what our kingdom's called?
No.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah. They are just fully one alliance. Because like they got 1V that's 19.1 bill and NNAV, which is I think their second, is 3.5.
We're the Kingdom of Solacaro. Not amazing. I mean, how do they come up with these names for these kingdoms?
Dude, there's a lot of European cities when you start to go into like newer
Oh,
kingdoms.
the European cities? Because I was going to say, you look at the names of these, and on this screen, there's maybe 2 names you've ever heard used ever. Homer and like, okay, an Iliad.
Severus Snape.
Oh, is there
Wait,
Severus?
there's a Severus? Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
under Homer.
Severus.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's pretty dope.
Hey man. You with that name for like 2
Harry
days.
Potter
Hey, man.
alliances. I'd be very upset if they don't.
All right, let's make our way back to 1093 KVK here. Some places in different kingdoms are named after the locations in Lord of the Rings. That's kind of cool. Right, I gotta get off the explore marker back to the alliance marker here. So, I know we were talking about formations earlier. I was debating making a war drums on my restart account, just so I finally have one of them, and I can run around and see what I think of it. So I have a Trajan. No, folks are like really big advocates of horn and drums on Trajan, right?
Yes.
So I was debating doing that, but I also have enough materials that I could just make a ring. I feel like ring is just better, right?
Like ring, bro.
Yeah. Plus, if there's anything crazy with formations, with rage generation, now would actually be a really bad time to make war drums. Because it could be that with your armament, you could do something really crazy with rage generation. .556 versus 1034 plus 1664? Is that what's happening?
That makes the most sense, to be honest.
That would
Yeah.
be pretty legit, right?
I mean, I guess 556 would ally the others, right? Because it's
Right.
HA, so
Make it a 2v2?
yeah.
That seems pretty legit, actually. I feel like that'd be a pretty good fight. What accessories are the best for tanky commanders? I think your debuffing accessories, like web, dagger, and horn, and also war drums are pretty good. There's a rally from Wib. Let's go. There's literally no field support in sight for this rally? Okay. Are they just going to go through this bubbled city? What are they doing?
Just to delay them because they just healed their flag as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Gas.
I don't know why they're not just swarming.
I never understand the doing the unsupported rallies.
Yeah.
No, I don't get it.
Makes sense to me, man.
Set it and
Of course
forget
it
it.
does that.
It's about the mental advantage.
Yes, we sent a rally at you that lost massively.
Yes.
GG.
Big mental loss.
Best kingdom
It's like
name
we
is
can
the
rally
Kingdom
if
of
we want to.
Yo-Yo. Joan or XY? I would say Joan.
Mhm.
Shelby, do the presets for the 6th and 7th March go away in Home Kingdom? You can use them in Home Kingdom while you're in KVK, but as soon as your KVK is over completely and the KVK shuts down, they do disappear. .556 is allied with the kingdom you recently fought on your restart?
The mosquitoes are coming out already. This is gonna be a great summer.
But they're in your house, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you have any tricks to ward away mosquitoes? Is there stuff that you
Yeah, I
use in
told 'em to
Australia?
Piss off.
GG, man.
How's that working for you?
Not really good. I got too many bites. Dude, you know, one night I went out and I came back home, and the day after I woke up to like, I think it was 13 mozzie bites on my arms and legs.
Ugh.
GG, man.
That was
My
the
that
daughter
worst.
just
gets
going
like
to
a
your park?
really big reaction
park,
to mosquito bites. Like it swells up. It's pretty bad. So we have these things. They're called buggy bands.
Oh yeah, the repellent like wristbands, right?
Yeah, they like sort of work. And we have these buggy stickers. They're like okay, I guess. They just smell weird.
What bites? Mozzie bites. Mozzie.
Yeah, Rose, you get bit by, man.
Is a mozzie a mosquito?
Yeah, it's short for mosquito.
Oh my goodness.
Mozzie bites.
That's so Australian.
Rose getting bit by kangaroos.
Kangaroos. Dude, those things can actually like kick the shit out of you. Like they're actually.
Yeah, man, I've seen the
rough.
videos.
We switched from mosquitoes to kangaroos now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no,
What was that?
kangaroos can be dangerous.
You know, mosquitoes are the #1 killer animal in the world.
I believe
I
it,
heard
'cause
something
they
about
can
that,
carry a lot of
actually.
viruses, right?
Yeah, like, is the world actually harmed if you got rid of mosquitoes?
GG, man.
Like, if you could, oh my God, Salad and
Maybe-
Garrison for 846, Jesus,
Yikes. They should have something better than that.
that's a big
That didn't
yikes.
work, that's...
I think they were giving the flag, strangely.
Oh, it's...
Did you
I don't know why they're not like double rallying with 623 or something.
You're
Yeah,
not the
that's
only
a weird
that's asked
one.
that
This
question,
seems like
Chiz.
such a advantaged portion of the map, and they're just giving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
I think the issue is the pressing territory they'll lose for going away from 93.
Where's 623 fighting?
Like, they can't lose a lot of territory where 93 is because they're pushing in deep otherwise.
Yeah, I can't find where 623 is fighting. I was just looking, Rose.
No,
I've been
their
looking.
only territory is right there that we were looking at.
Yeah.
I've
That's
been
their
looking
only
for 4 KVKs now.
fighting spot.
They were on a lot last night. They were helping 846 take down 93. They sent a
GG.
whole meta build. And...
Like these nuts? Nice.
Taking a
Hey,
very good.
some
I wonder
epic
if they
rallies.
feel like
I
the
think
writing's
it's
on the
their
wall in
downtime.
846.
623 is like American.
Chiz, back to your question.
Hey, America.
Apparently it's a good
Yeah,
thing
but
if we
people at work.
eradicated all the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
It would be a good thing, you said?
Yeah, there's literally no like downside. Except
Oof.
like yeah.
Except like, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking like maybe they do something for ecosystems to keep things in balance.
Nah, they
Like, if
don't.
they
I was thinking
are-
that as well. The only
They
thing they
just
provide
spread
is
disease.
ecosystem. Yeah, they just spread disease and they are food for like birds and fish and stuff, but like no species relies on mosquitoes solely. They eat other bugs as well.
Okay, but how do you globally extinct them?
Okay, so what we do is we get a lot of bug spray and then we start spraying it everywhere. And then we all get cancer. And then we are the ones that get eradicated in the process.
GG, so we... Nice. Sounds like a great plan, Rez.
Yeah.
So happy you're join NATO now by yourself.
Sounds like a good concept for like a post-apocalyptic video game or something.
True.
Oh god.
They laugh about our emu war, but wait till the
Oh,
war.
623 are fighting Song right now. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Remove all still water. Oh God. Yeah, there's not an easy way to get rid of mosquitoes. If they could do it, I'm pretty sure like scientists are pushing on how you actually would execute on that. There's only really like 3 flags under contention. Well, okay, more than that, but 3 spots. Okay, 5 spots. 1 flag over here, nothing going on. 2 flags over here. one flag over here, flag over here, flag over here. And then there's only like one flag where 1302 is doing something. Right down here. Where you'd love to see 623 make a big push. There's a research lab in our country. They developed an infectious virus for mosquitoes. They can spread it in contact with each other. Well, that's crazy. I feel like the problem with that is that then the virus mutates and we all become zombies, you know? Like that's how the horror
I hate when that
story
happens.
begins. Yeah.
Happened too many times.
Yeah.
It's like every other Friday for me now, man.
Isn't that how the movie I Am Legend started? Something like that?
Sure.
Did you see I Am Legend? No? Will
I
Smith?
actually
That's such a
haven't.
good movie.
I haven't actually.
Yeah, it's
So
really
sad
good.
though.
It is
It's the Will
sad.
Smith one, right?
Wait, Brad, you haven't seen it?
See, the thing is, I went through a phase of like watching these
Let's never
weird
watch his horror movies.
movie recaps on YouTube, and that was one of them. So now it's like there's no point. in
Oh, it's
watching,
kinda
like,
ruined
the
for you,
whole
huh?
plot. Yeah.
It was still good though.
It's right. We only just recently got Riz to start watching horror movies.
What do you mean recently, bro? I'm OG.
What do you mean? Bruh, we took so long to get you to watch a horror movie. Even trying to get you to watch Black Phone. That took me and Cortex like a week of getting you to...
Hey, that one was fine.
I'm a little desensitized to them now. Like I used to never be able to watch, but now that we've watched so many, I can handle it a little bit.
Yeah.
I Am Legend is made with 2 endings? No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, really?
I don't think I've seen both.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw the second ending. How do you see the second ending? Like I watched the
I'm
movie.
pretty sure it's on YouTube as well.
Really?
Yeah, there was like an extra on the disc.
No way. I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Sam, thank you for the super stickers. Much appreciated. I haven't seen
Have
it.
you
No
watched Seven?
spoilers. I gotta go watch it apparently.
Sean, have you
Watch
watched
what?
Seven? The serial killer movie?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one with Brad Pitt. Yeah, I'm trying to get
Yeah.
Cortex to watch it because he likes those type of movies. But then he's like, "The hell is that?" I'm like, "How have you not watched this movie before?"
There's a lot Cortex hasn't watched, man.
Yeah, true. He's pretty uncultured. He hasn't even seen Blade Runner yet.
Wait, has he not?
Blade
Uh,
Runner.
seen that
I don't
either.
remember what that movie was about, but you gotta watch Blade
I
Runner.
kinda I kind of like it. 2049.
Yeah.
That's old
even-
school.
The original Blade Runner was pretty good. Yeah. I just next stream you do a horror movie stream.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not really
watch
into
it
horror
first.
movies, to be honest.
Oh, I knew you were a scaredy cat.
Nah, I'm not into it.
You should
Not my
watch with us
thing.
next time, cheers.
You like Blade Runner? Isn't that also a book? I feel like I read the book for that,
It is a book.
and I watched the movie. Wasn't it Harrison Ford that acted in Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
Anna, whatever her last name is. I just know she's fucking hot.
Oh my
You too,
gosh.
man.
Sam, thank you
Oh
for the
my-
super. XY Nev or Nev XY? Oh no, definitely XY primary. XY has a rage reduction, and also the active skill just requires less rage on XY. You can see it in the red text in the active skill. So definitely XY primary. Spaceballs is a
Spaceballs.
classic one. True.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I read the book. I don't really remember it though. Or wait, no, I'm confusing things. Am I confusing Spaceballs with the book with 42? Hold on.
Isn't Spaceballs like the Star Wars spoof?
Yes,
Movie?
I'm confusing This is Douglas Adams' amazingly accurate answer to life, the universe, and everything. Is that the book? No. Is that the book name? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, that's...
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's the one I read. That's a good read. Wait, have you guys not seen or watched Hitchhiker's Guide?
No, I've watched it.
Okay.
I haven't seen that one either.
There was a series on, I don't know, was it, maybe it was Apple TV? Have you seen Foundation?
Nope.
Ooh,
I don't think so.
Foundation.
that was good.
I don't have Apple TV though.
So Foundation became a TV series on Apple TV, but it was originally a series of stories by Isaac Asimov. That's how you know it's good. Belisarius Garrison, by the way. GG. Free burn.
Oh.
Whoops.
You good?
Just
Have
Yeah,
you
it's
watched
just-
Salvation?
Giving away the flags.
Chiz, have you watched Salvation? Yeah, on Netflix.
TV show?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a drama, science fiction thriller? What's it
Yeah,
about?
Read the synopsis. It's pretty much a comet is heading towards Earth, and
Oh.
tech billionaire and genius kid try to stop it, and there's a bunch of drama, thrill, all that stuff.
I feel like I saw something like that recently.
There was, oh, what was it called? It's the one where they, I can't remember what it's called actually. It was recent on Netflix.
I'm pretty sure if you buy an Apple TV, can't you watch the Apple TV shows, or do you have to have some sort of subscription?
That's it, Don't Look Up, that was the one I'm thinking of.
Don't look.
That was very similar
I saw
to,
that actually.
yeah,
Well, I
that was
haven't
really
seen
similar
yet,
with
but-
the,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Don't Look Up
Concept.
was good. I think I watched that.
yeah, that was similar with the same concept with the asteroid thing.
I think that's the one I saw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of as well.
I don't really watch any podcasts.
I've only listened to one podcast, and that was if you know, do you know who Fitz is?
Mm-mm.
He's pretty funny.
I've listened to this one that's like ghost stories. It's called Two Girls, One Ghost, and they talk about paranormal things.
Okay.
It's interesting. I like being
Paranormal.
hmm
Sounds real sus.
Sounds like something Ben would do.
Sounds really
Too.
sciency.
Yeah, dude. Paranormal stuff sounds sciencey
Uh-huh.
for sure.
No doubt, no doubt.
Oh my god. I assume they're gonna rally this flag, which is why we're looking here. It's repairing. It's got only one burn left before it's gone. Ghost movie, the sequel. Dude, that's an old movie. Ghost? '90s American romantic fantasy film. Sheesh. Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, Whoopi Goldberg. Have you guys seen Ghost?
No.
Ghost?
I think
No.
so.
I'm
Yeah, see, this is how
surprised
you
that's,
know I'm
every
old.
romantic movie.
This is how you know I'm old. And I don't want to call it a classic, but isn't it? Does that qualify? I don't know.
I feel like that's like a classic romantic movie. Like, I feel like most
Yeah.
people have heard of it at least.
Makote lost 200 million power. Does anyone have coordinates on Makote?
He's just like 300 mil.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say he dropped 100 million on one flag.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's 313 mil.
Can you even
yeah, he's-
effectively drop 100 mil on a flag? Like, you can't be the captain. You just have to be spamming
Yeah.
your troops in there.
No, he was the
Without having
captain
to
as well on
think.
that one because he was like swapping with a hashtag with captain.
Oh, God. That's risky. It's really risky to spam fill, because if you're also the captain, I don't know if you have this problem, but sometimes, like, my screen will lag a little bit, and I can't tell if the march retreated or not. You know what I'm talking about? And so if you tap too many times, you actually end up sending your captain out of there. Ugh.
Here's
No, I don't like when.
Oh, I was gonna say he's at 504,681. If you wanted to peek at his power.
Get a look.
Yeah, when you're solo filling, I just find it easier to bring out all your marches if you're doing it with 2 people.
Ticket him, I'm down, bro.
Oh my God, he's down to 310. Jeez.
After this KVK,
Yeah, it was
he's
600
gonna
mil beginning of this.
Oh, that's crazy.
Makoto's going to be asking me for the signed jersey after this KVK. Just to
What
bring-
signed jersey are you gonna give him, Rose? Please tell me.
Bro, my Rock Esports signed jersey.
You're Rock Esports, man. Nice.
Yep.
Okay, what would the design have to be for a Rise of Kingdoms jersey you'd actually wear?
Nothing, literally nothing.
nothing,
I'm not wearing
no.
anything that
No
has
way.
Rock Esports
Okay,
on it.
no shot.
I already
Huh?
wasted enough
No,
money
there's
in
no way.
game.
Yeah, no way.
Okay, got it.
I'm a cool girl. I'm a cool
It's also
girl.
really hard to promote the captain swap when all these marches are going into the flag. Yeah, that's true. I already get bullied for playing this game. All right.
karaoke.
I just heard you sing.
Oh,
Christopher-
Rose, we still need to do.
Thank you for the
that
super
karaoke
chat.
for Rose. Called the-
XY William Nevsky Joan make 2 marches. So I believe the way to run it is Nevsky Joan and then XY William. That's what was it Blackjack was running in Arc League, right?
Every single Korean team in the Cyrus League.
There you go. There's your answer. XY William Nevsky Joan. Nevsky's the primary?
Yep.
What's the logic between Nevsky primary versus Joan primary on that one?
Pretty sure Joan Primary is like
Less
more,
damage?
Yeah, less damage, more buff and utility.
Okay. Look at this swarm they sat on this thing. I mean, that's what they should do. They're racing time. They only have so much uptime, and they need to get as much damage done as they can. Counterattack damage is 4k. I mean, that's decent. 5k? Okay, they're filling it. 5k counters is not bad. 6k counters is not bad. Chad is hating on the 302 uptime. I mean, I think a part of the challenge there is probably their uptime is when we're all sleeping. So we really don't notice it as much. 2155 is just chilling as far as I can tell. They're kind of holding one of the zone 4s. Doge Gaming getting into the flag with a Xeno. Counters are at 5k, man. That's good.
It's been kept full.
Yeah. 7k counters? Oof. Down to 4k again. It is funny when you look at the counterattack numbers and like one march is way higher than all the others and you're like, all right, their gear sucks.
GG, man.
Yeah.
That's dropping now, the garrison.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Big GGs. Oh, follow up on the swarm. Is 302 One Alliance Kingdom? I don't think they are they?
2, kind of. Mainly 1, I think.
It's pretty much
I
one.
think-
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's just duck now. Yeah.
They lost. Can't remember.
There's probably going to be some action here in just a minute. People are scouting. I don't know that I see a rally getting set, though. Their uptime is 14 to 18 UTC. I mean, 846 really needs to be kicking into high gear right now if they're trying to win this Kingsland. And I hate to put it all on them, but I mean, it kind of has to be them, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, these flags that they're standing by have burned, but they're mostly repaired now. Rally is set on the flag. Okay, cool. We'll look back over there in just a minute. Yeah, and this is a really important choke point. The king is here. Who's the king? Oh, it's Makote. Yeah, this is an important choke point. Alright, so chat gave me confirmation there's a rally over here, so we'll wait here for a minute. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Rallying Lohars? Makote's down from 600 mil? Yeah. Here comes the Wib rally. Dude, what would it cost to, like, get to 600 million power? If you wanted to do that, what would that run you?
At least $4.
At least $4
£4
bucks.
per day.
I mean, it's a safe guess.
$4, what a deal.
Yeah.
That is a deal, isn't it?
But when you said at least, you know, more than that.
If you're not killing troops, that's a good 150, 200,000. So it's pretty high.
Right. So even without, like,
100K.
fighting in a KVK, if all you did is you just wanted to talk about training to get there, over
probably be
100K?
100, yeah. I'd say
That's a
150.
lot of money. Ugh.
Probably more than that.
You'd want
Nah,
to spread it
considering how
out,
much-
right? Get a
Yeah,
bunch of
'cause of what-
MGE wins.
If you kind of, it depends what you spend on.
True.
Because basically for Bunny to do that 200 mil push was
Yeah,
him
I'm just thinking
maxing
about
War Machine
Bunny.
every day for 2 off seasons and the whole KVK.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought Bunny was over a mil spent in the game, but it's probably
No.
under a
it's
mil,
not.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Thought it was.
I'm not gonna say what exactly it is, but that's what I'm going off of. And he's got like, what is he now? He's like 250 with like 200 million dead, right?
Yeah, 210 mil dead.
Yeah, so he's like 2.5 billion power worth, and he spent a
That,
certain amount.
that
Chat
is what
saying
we
they would
call
buy a house for that.
I mean, technically it's not 2 billion power worth because of 50% back.
Oh, it's 50%. That's right. So okay, well, like 1 bill. Yeah. Roughly.
That is what we call DGAF money.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what my viewership would have to be to justify my spending like that, but I'll just say
Like
it's
Mr.
not there.
Not quite there.
Not
You
quite
got
there.
177,000 subscribers, Chisgule. Just recently you hit 100,000. So your subscriptions are increasing at a pretty good rate. Are they not?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of slowed down, actually. It used to be that, like, good months for me were, like, 4K subs in a month. And right now I'm at like 2.5K is a solid month. I mean, Rock has just like slowed down in part because, you know, people are getting back to normal from COVID, right? So mobile gaming in general just had like a huge surge of interest during the pandemic. Because suddenly you have all these people who might not even normally be a gamer that are like, F it, please, I need something to do. Yeah, I mean, I guess by the end of next year, I would aspire to be over 200,000 subs. I haven't ever actually like set that goal, but that would be pretty good. That feels pretty achievable. If I achieve that by mid-year next year, that would be really good. That'd be pretty solid gain.
Do you, if you kind of go back and kind of do some more of the elementary videos for new players, do you think that's a good tactic to grab more subscribers?
It could be, but I think I've already got so many of those. I'm not saturated on new player videos, but like I got a lot of good ones. But I think your instinct is right. Like new player videos, and honestly, like covering new games is a pretty solid way. Like I was actually looking at my live streams because I was really curious. And a part of the reason I do this is like, should I be saying in my live streams, hey, if you're, you know, enjoying the stream, subscribe to the channel. And I get very new subs from KVK live streams, like very, very few. Let's see, last live stream I did was -2 subscribers. GG.
GG, man.
Must have said something not nice.
That was my fault.
So,
Yep.
yeah, live streaming KVKs is actually entertainment for my existing subs, realistically. If you are enjoying the stream, you can throw a like on the stream, though. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for having subscribed, I should say. Black Panther, Chis for 500k subs.
Oh, not Black Panther again, man.
Appreciate the super chat. Let's go, people. We need Kraken level content.
He keeps letting this guy in, man.
Yeah, I don't know what my viewership would need to be.
Hey,
Be on door duty.
this Gilga is doing work on this Xeno. Yeesh.
Is it?
Floater let him in. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's taking like 10 to 12k counters. Oh, now it's down to 7. Jeez. And it's dealing. Yeah, it's winning on normals, and it's got to be winning on skill damage too. Oh, I don't know if Justin is watching, but Justin, this is why I was saying that the Gilga Henry. This is it. It's crazy.
This is the way.
Yeah, it is the way. Why is Gilga Henry better than Boudica Henry? Okay, couple reasons.
Well, if you
you take it away, Chatsky. You got it.
If you watch the green numbers on Xeno when she heals, just look at the red numbers fire off. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So every time Xeno heals, it takes skill damage. It's just oppressive. Gilga also has 30% health, which is pretty legit. It reduces the normal attack damage you take, which is pretty legit. And you do 20% all damage when you're fighting a target that's below 50% health. It's big GG's. Semi-gatherers, I know. I guess now that we got this burn. Oh, the follow-up swarm on the Charles Martel.
The real question is, did you do your one troop today?
I did do my one troop today. I can prove it. I'll prove it.
I gotta do my one troop today. Jeez.
You gotta do it overnight, man. That's the time. You basically lose out on one node worth of resources, you know, but you fulfill your requirement for the day. It's the way.
Yeah, you generate credits so we can fort wall 50 forts next KVK. Let's go.
We can show you. Yeah, I'm seeing my 20k. Proof where it didn't happen. I should rally a barb fort though. I'm about to cap on AP. It's a cardinal sin.
Did you actually spend your AP? Dude, I don't remember the last time I cleared my AP bar.
This guy
You suck.
sends the alliance mail. Remember to rally your forts, and then doesn't spend his AP.
I do forts, but like, I'm not on. Like, I do like 3 or 4 when I log on every like hour or so. and then I just give up. But it never actually clears AP, bro.
No, no,
Yeah,
I
you're the
zero my
issue where
AP
we didn't
all
have
the
so many
time.
forts. Yeah,
Alright, calm down.
you are the
free-to-play.
issue, Riz.
Gotta get that free-to-play value, baby. That's what you call a dictator, people?
100%. Bro, these guys
Do
act
as I
like
say,
I'm not the
not as
best
I do.
dictator.
Free to play Jesus over here.
This is facts.
Free play Jesus failed us last time. The last 2 times.
Russ, it literally takes, I'm not kidding, it takes like 100 seconds to run marches out of your city
Bro,
and go
you
hit about
think
3 or
I'm
4
gonna go
barbs.
kill barbs in my free time? What type of person would I be?
You're sitting on a stream, sitting there,
I'm not
hanging
sitting
out
there.
with Chisgule.
I'm playing League.
This guy playing League. How's that going?
I can't
Bro, I
get into
wouldn't,
that.
I wouldn't
How's
do that.
how's
can't
your
wait.
ladder climb going?
Very well.
Very well.
Very,
Oh,
very
good.
well.
What
So
rank
good.
are you at now, Riz?
Gold one. Bro, I'm trying to get to plat before the season ends. I have
Bro, you know,
4
shit.
days.
Have you ever been platinum before?
No.
Okay. Well, I hope you make it.
Thank you.
Is this like a
Every game.
season where you're particularly advantaged, or you just
No.
you're just going for it because you feel like it this time?
I mean, I just want to get it as well. It's my first season of like League in like with normal ping, so plat first season's not too bad.
Yeah, but you gotta remember the servers you're playing on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I was looking
Season
at my
have to end at point
restart,
timing now. I mean, let's
and you
cut
know,
all the off.
because I rally barb forts. Okay, I have some equipment on my Mina, but I realized I should get rid of this blue gear, man. Right, and go make some green gear, some green barb gear. And if I really want this march speed gear, like I can make it some other way, you know? So let's go make some green gear.
Tremaine?
Let's figure out what we're gonna make here. I mean, each one of
No,
those
it's
is
not
4
green.
legendary materials, you know? I gotta recoup the materials. I could get health and damage to barbs. That's gotta be the one. That's better than cav defense. We make the infantry breastplate, specialize it for calves.
Or you could just, is this on your main account, just?
No, it's
No, this is my restart.
Oh, I see.
a restart.
Do you have XY on your restart?
I have
Well,
Nevsky
Nevsky.
and Joan.
You could just run Nevsky like me now, and do Nevsky primary. It's only 10 AP really.
But then I'm bleeding AP, right?
You're 10 AP, man.
10 AP, bro.
You're gonna financially recover from that one.
But if I did that, I could get rid of all the equipment, you're saying?
Yeah, you're saving material.
I would save all the materials. Just
You don't
dismantle the
technically
whole thing.
waste the materials.
Yeah, but the green's like no materials. So that's like nothing. We refine this bad boy. Plus 25.
Yeah, it shall be. The
There we
XY
go.
mean is a lot.
You think XY Mina is lower hospital bill? So it's worth?
It definitely is. We've tested it.
Really? %4 damage to barbs, though. Ooh. Look at that. So you think I should just be rallying forts with, like, oh, my gear's on my Joan?
I'd
Yeah.
just do XY Mina on my main. You could probably just do
Joan
like
Nevsky?
Nevsky Mina. Yeah, even that would work, yeah.
Because my Mina's not expertised.
Yeah.
Then you don't get the AP discount, right?
It's only 10 AP.
Yeah.
Snow Goose, thank you for the
It'd
26
only,
months. I
it'd only
appreciate it.
be one march you'd be using it on anyway. I'm sure your other ones you'd use are peacekeepers to join match.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it saves other people on their hospital as well, so. It's up to you what you value more.
Mm,
Oh gosh, Sean, why do you gotta make so much sense? Changing my bar march. Hold on.
So logical.
10 AP is a lot if you add it up. Yeah, it's more in Home Kingdom than it is in KVK, because the Barb Forts are base a lot higher AP cost. Sergeant Carter Nephisto in KVK 2 coming up. 7v1 to lock him out. Account is online 24/7. Tons of migrants to hide behind him. Any advice?
Get on his account and delete all his troops.
Yikes. Can you imagine? Ugh. Alright, let's make some boots
Yeah,
here.
interesting one.
But it is possible I should just not even do this thing that I'm embarking on here and just... You know what I could do is I could run a couple rallies and test it. I could do the new gear, test it. I could run it with the Joan. Would you do, like, Joan CC, or would you do Joan Nevs?
I always do X-Wing Mina, but I don't know what would be better between those two.
Oh, yeah. Well, on this account, I don't have the XY.
Yeah.
What's the advice, though? Wait, so what's the 7v1? Are all the kingdoms trying to gang up against him? Is that actually a thing?
Is it like advice against him or advice for him?
Advice against him. How do we beat him, I think is
Well, I
what he's
mean-
asking.
You're just gonna outnumber him, and you just take him on too many fronts. Because if he's only really one, depends how many whales they have, but there's only gonna be so many fronts they're gonna be able to garrison at once. And he can't solo fill every flag as much as Paris he is.
That is true.
Not with 5 marches.
Yeah, especially not with 5 matches. And you're only running 330k expansions, it's pretty hard to solo fill at that point. And yeah, you've got to remember, you'll be spreading the costs you lose. Where if it's him just filling, it'll be a lot more damaging to him.
So just overwhelm them with numbers. But it's a
Yeah,
KVK2
each
kingdom. Ugh.
I mean, like, if it's a 1v7, I imagine they're probably a corner kingdom. You just wait until you go at them with either 2 kingdoms from both sides.
Oh, well, you do actually have a blue line on the left of your
Do
screen.
I really? I didn't
What?
even notice.
I didn't notice it either.
We fixed it, chat. Thank you for calling that out. The problem is that, for whatever reason, with the way that the Rise of Kingdoms program has been created, it's not recognized by OBS as like a program that is running. So I'm not able to like pull it in directly as a separate, I don't know, input for the stream. So I basically have to carve off a portion of my desktop and show my desktop. It's awkward. So you're actually looking at a portion of my desktop. Dismantle Call of the Loyal? I'm actually thinking about doing that.
Dude, it's like 4 mats, so I'm gonna give you anything.
Yeah, if I'm like really close to crafting something and I'm not there yet, I will be looking to get rid of it. But since it's crit and that's a pattern that's like not so easy to just fire up again, probably hold on to it for now. Dismantle. We get rid of the windswept breastplate. See you later. We get rid of the windswept boots. See you later. And why do I have sharp longswords? That's like 100 gray materials. How many legendary materials is that? Green, blue, purple, legendary. It is... Ah, I mean 0.4 legendary materials. Is that right? It's not even 1.
0.4? Jesus, bro. It's not even worth it.
Well, I get rid of 2 of them. It's like some progress, right?
Alright.
My gathering gear on this account could
Wait.
use some work.
If you don't use them, I guess there's no point in having them.
Yeah. But yeah, if I got rid of this green gear, how many materials would it actually be? Let's figure it out. So we're looking at 110. If I actually got rid of this set, do I recoup? 70? Oh, bro, verification. His alliance credits are unlimited. Oh, his bank is unlimited, but his alliance storehouse is not. That's true.
It's very much struggle to take a 1v7 in that KVK. They won't have like the alliances to drop to go everywhere.
Read my comment, it will help you. The stream shadow. It works for you. You have to run it on admin. Interesting. Showcase my gear, chat says. Why can I make a blueprint all of a sudden? Anyways, whatever. We got 50 here, 50 there, so there's another 100. All right. So we have a total of 350 green materials committed here. It's actually a lot. Second ring or first web? Ooh, what do you guys
Ring.
think?
Let's go ring.
I gotta do second ring.
Over first web?
Yeah.
For an open fielder with 5+ marches?
Dude, that guy has like 2 proc sets. He should have rings, horns for both his sets.
But he has to choose one or the other.
I mean, he has to choose one or the other. He has 1 ring already, so he.
I would
chooses
always
the second ring.
focus rings first.
Yeah.
All
You should
right.
always have a ringed horn for your stack sets. You have 1 proc set? How many legendary sets do you have?
His inf set is procced, I believe. What is crit or proc? That's referring to having the special talent. When you do refining, it'll say crit when you get a multiplier. So to say it's like a crit set is kind of imprecise. What we really mean is a talented set. Mohammed, thank you for the 4 months. What are you using to calculate materials? I'm just doing a calculator. Literally
Wow.
a calculator.
Chiz, I made one on Google Sheets if you want me to send it to you.
I also have a Google Sheets one for like
Yeah, I
my
have
materials.
But does yours have a dismantle area as well?
I don't
Yes.
think that.
No?
Okay, mine is superior.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know that.
I'm gonna make a ring then on my main
Mhm.
account or my restart account as soon as I enter KVK.
Make it now.
I can't. I need the pattern.
Can you craft anything on your main? Just be like Redline. Whenever you open up your stream, just find something to craft and just dismantle a
Dude.
bunch of stuff.
Just
He's like,
dismantle your 7
Dismantle
set
until
and
I
custom.
can craft something?
Yeah.
Is that what
He
you're
always fires
suggesting?
it up. He's like, all right, what can I craft? He's like, oh damn, I can't craft anything. Okay, what can I dismantle?
Oh god. I could craft some leadership gear. Should I make some inf leadership gear?
He's playing MW2. No shot. I gotta see this.
Who is?
Why is his FOV so low? Redline.
Okay. Craft 6th ring or start refining. If you use 6 marches in the field, 6th ring is pretty reasonable. Love how that guy made sure to tell their sheet was superior.
100%.
I mean, this is Rez's strategy. He's
Oh
gotta
my God,
establish
Redline can aim.
dominance here.
Never mind, I take that back.
Let's go back to my
You
main.
cannot
Let's
aim.
check out the field here, see what's burning. Should I go for iconic equipment even if it's not crit? Absolutely. You got to get those iconic crystals deployed. Update on your restart project. We enter Eve of the Crusade tonight. Pretty hyped about it. All right, we took out the barb fort. Let's go. Dude, I
Sure.
can't believe how savage they were with barb fort finder. They like dashed away my hopes and dreams. It's like one line.
Because it's gonna be
No,
botted.
we're not adding a barb fort finder.
Well, actually, now that it can't be botted, like I feel like they should add it because, you know, like, so what if a bot? Oh, I guess you could bot main account forts.
GG, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, originally they would just have like small farm accounts that are bots and they just spam them in an alliance, so you could just sit there in AFK and collect chests. But now, I don't know.
You can still get pretty decent speed ups and resources when I'm doing them.
Yeah, you can get a lot of resources, I guess.
Sasuke says ring
If
with
you-
Nevsky Joan or Boudica Tommy.
Nevsky Joan.
Nevsky
Yeah, I
Joan.
think Nevsky Jones more damage
Literally
overall.
any calf march deserves a ring. Unless you go some Ethel Trajan with calves.
GG.
Yeah. On that note, if I'm running Trajan
Really
in my
class as a
7
clap
marches, don't I only need 6 rings then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want 6 rings.
Like, I'm
one
actually
more,
probably done making new rings.
and- Yeah.
Yep.
It's time to start refining them. Get
Yep.
6 crit.
Yeah, there you go.
Refine them, huh? I don't think I
Yeah.
have any other rings with
mean-
literally any refined credit here.
What
Yeah.
What else have you actually got to craft? Equip accessories rise.
What have I already made, or what am I planning to make?
Well, what are you missing? Like for your 7 marches accessories? What have you got?
So I have 6 rings. I have
Yeah.
3 horns, a dagger, and a web.
Yeah.
And my sort of sus accessories that I still use are a coin and a pendant of Eternal Night. I made those a long, long time ago.
Coin's not that bad. But
See, I thought you were going to say pendant is not that bad.
I don't
'cause
mind pendant.
It's not great, but if you put it on a
Pendant
commander
is
that
a-
does a lot of skill damage, like a pair
Yeah,
that does
if
a
you
lot of
put it-
skill damage, it's not as bad as it looks.
Okay, you put it on a march that does a lot of skill damage. Ring will still do more than it will ever do.
Yeah, but
Yes. But, you know,
but he's
I
gonna
mean,
be
I already have a
using
ring on every
horn-
march, so...
He's gonna use horn drums on his Trajan.
Dismantle it. Wait, how many rings do you have? You have 6?
He's
Yeah,
got
it's
6 rings
6.
already, so he wants because they want horn and drums on Trajan, and then
Well,
you'll want web dagger on one of your marches each, and the rest is horns, and maybe you could use. Because that'd be all of yours then.
I mean, should I be making a second
Unless-
dagger? Is that a thing?
No. Dude, are you kidding? Why are you even saying that after all the conversations we've had about 2 daggers?
I was talking to, I think it was Shumi, who said, you remember when we were in 1075? There was
Yes,
someone in
I know,
1075 who was like a mathematician, like actually a
was Uli.
mathematician. Do you remember this?
Yeah, it was Uli.
Uli, yeah. And he reminded me, this was, I think, Shumi who reminded me that a second dagger was actually, he said it was good.
It's not good. Don't do it.
Okay, well. You know, this is why this is an easier game to be a YouTuber on, because you can just have opinions about things. And certain things are so difficult to prove one way or another that you can just run with an opinion for quite a while.
Yep. Well, I'll find a screenshot of what he said. Oh, I found it.
That was fast.
100%. Wait.
So yeah, I mean, I need at least one more accessory to add to my lineup here, because that's,
Yeah,
Sure.
because you're making drums will be.
oh, drums is my
And then you
14th.
need. No, drums is like your 13th, right? If you want to get rid of your coin and pendant.
Hold on. How many stupid accessories do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 13 legendary accessories. So if I made war drums, that would be my 14th. So at that point, at least I'm all legendary accessories.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were optimizing, what would I do? I would get rid of like pendant and swap it out for a horn, or like coin and swap it out for a horn. Is that?
What are you running on your Boudica at the moment?
I think Boudica is either ring dagger or ring pendant.
So
Is it
you don't
worth-
have a war drums at all yet.
I haven't made one because dude, it feels like every couple months the sentiment changes around whether or not it's worth. Everybody was on the hate Trajan plan a couple months ago, and now everybody's like, all hail our Lord and Savior Trajan. Meanwhile, me the entire time was like, I thought I've been saying Trajan Skippy was good in the field. Like, hello?
He's pretty good. He's
Hello?
pretty good.
I've been saying this a while. Oh God.
I'm literally thinking about putting Trajan in the 5 March with Skippy. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
I feel like Trajan is more solid once you have like 6 or 7, because even if one of your marches dies, typically Trajan's the last one alive, and he's kind of a less worthwhile last march alive, because, you know, he's buffing lots of nearby things that may not be there if he's the last one. So you're guaranteed to get a lot of value out of him once you get to 6 or 7 marches.
So it went from he was my 7th March to my 6th. So that's solidified. He's going to be my 6th.
I feel like, yeah, you can get
now
away
I'm
with that.
Now I'm trying to figure out how to put him in my 5 March.
Yeah, I don't know. 5 feels a little aggressive to me.
Yeah, 5 feels aggressive.
It takes, essentially, I would
6
be
is a
taking
sweet
my
spot.
Scipio Honda and running Trajan Scipio instead.
That would free your Honda to go somewhere else. Like, if you had somewhere good for your Honda, assuredly you do. That's not the worst.
on 5 Marches, no. On 5 Marches,
true.
no. Because I'm running Boudica YSG. Now, when I go to 7, I'm pulling Honda over with Boudica and then running Nebu YSG. Or Boudica YSG and Nebu Honda. So I pull them over with my archers.
I like him in the archers.
I love them in the archers, bro. I just love them.
Yeah, I used Nebu Honda and I was very happy. I liked it so much more than Nebu Song. This was before Boudica Prime was even available. Sasuke says, is Vengeance Dagger a waste on Guan? It's my secondary set of gear. 4-piece Eternal. Season of Conquest weapon and the grips. Yeah, I think you really want a horn on your Guan. That's like a very high priority to me. The only one who's a higher priority is Trajan.
Trajan.
Yeah, so if you only had 1 horn, which I think you do, if you had a coin, it would be reasonable to put on Guan. If you already had one. Otherwise, I think Vengeance Dagger is fine. Like, it should be ring horn, as Ruz is saying, but...
Going to refine Vengeance when we enter KVK? Why would you ever do that to yourself?
I think Garrison players do.
Yeah,
You would
Garrison
refine
players,
Vengeance,
it's
though, would
pretty
you?
legit.
Huh?
Would you refine it? Really?
Yeah, you're not gonna make
Dude,
5 Vengeance, are you?
10.5% counterattack is brutal on an accessory that's reasonable.
But that's so niche. Like, are you really in a KVK where you're getting swarmed that hard? Like, think of
Yeah.
we don't have people refining
We do.
Vengeances in our kingdom.
No, but we have people with crit Vengeances as well.
Yeah, but we barely use them actually. I mean, we probably should, but I'm just
No,
saying.
we use them a fair bit.
It's just Teddy. I don't know anyone else that has a
No,
crit
there's
Vengeance.
others that have them.
Crit Vengeance is really legit, I think. I mean, we've got some guys in 2293 that have both Greatest Glory and Vengeance crit. And
I mean,
part
as
of the
long as you get a
reason,
crit ring first.
well, part of the reason is because we went back to KVK 2 again, right? So
It's
you can
75
actually
out of
use
100.
Greatest Glory there. So your only options were Greatest Glory Dagger, which I think is why they went that route. But when they put Vengeance and Greatest Glory on, it's pretty gross. Like, the counterattack is really brutal.
As long as you have a crit ring as well, Moles. I mean, actually, if it's 75 out of 100, I'm like, that's fine.
Hasta, what's up? 302 is building flags. Dude, I'm just staring at my barb troop coming home. Watching them build flags has got to be more entertaining. As soon as this comes home, we rally a fort. Let's go find one. Ring, horn, coin, dagger, already crit? Dang. Jesus. Can I sign up for some of that luck, please?
Coin critted it's really, really good.
Do you have a crit coin?
Especially in Arc. No.
Okay.
We literally will defer Garrison sometime. We got a player that's got a crit coin, and you don't think about it, but it helps so much in Arc, just sustaining, because that's all you're trying to do in Arc, right? You're just trying to sustain the Garrison, and so we got somebody that runs a Xeno YSS with a crit coin and Vengeance, because it gets swarmed all the time, and that coin just pops off nonstop.
Sasuke says, do I put Dagger Vengeance on the Garrison? So let me walk through the scenarios. If you're defending a pass or a fort where you think they're unlikely to swarm, you want to put Horn Ring. If you're defending a flag and you think they are likely to swarm, then you go Ring Vengeance.
In both
And ideally,
cases, you always have ring.
You always have Ring.
Yeah.
And you use Horn if you think you're not going to get swarmed, and you use Vengeance if you think you are. And the shortcut there is, like, if you're in a flag, you can just use Vengeance, because swarming's a lot more likely. But you got to keep in mind, we're, like, in an A seed KVK, right? So swarming is, like, happening, but not nearly as much. So I think you can get away with a Horn and a flag a lot more. Where the hell's this rally going 4 minutes away? Yeah, always a ring, though. Because remember, ring boosts your normal counter and your skill damage. So it's really, really good. It's just the biggest overall boost to damage that you can get. At least that I'm aware of. Ring OP.
What I wouldn't give to be in a B seed, even an A seed KVK, and run like I did in our last 2081, and just run Flavius CPO, crit ring, horn, and just hammer. Because if they do not swarm it, it is, you guys think I'm crazy, it is the best Garrison, period. I mean, it just can't, it beats archers, it beats everybody. Positive trades on everything, everybody.
Strong endorsement there.
I mean, it's just, I have hundreds and hundreds of reports, hundreds of them. And I was running up against, critted archers. It's just, they in these kingdoms, if you're not playing big Imperiums, these kingdoms, even if they do swarm, they don't really know how to.
So you still end up getting them?
Not even the small kingdoms don't know how to, bro. Have you seen the A46 KVK? They don't know how to swarm either.
I'm just saying, when you're in that situation, for players who are in, and that's the majority of players, and I think listeners to the stream, if you're not in a mega Imperium, Flavius CPO is just so valuable when they don't swarm. I mean, it's just you just can't beat it.
Yeah. Which means you can use it more late KVK when everybody's drained, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're less likely to swarm.
And here's what was crazy, is that when it gets hard filling time and all that, even if it's not ideal, of course, but even if you just throw some archers or cavalry in it, it doesn't hurt it. It doesn't have any exclusive infantry things. It's just the main thing is just the talent tree. You can kind of pull off that. I think it's hold the line for infantry based only, but we did it nonstop, and we faced every kind of rally you could face, and it just ate everything. And then, once or twice it got swarmed down, but they didn't know how to swarm, so it still traded crazy positive, and we just didn't have field, and eventually it burned, but anything was going to burn at that point. But it's totally different. 254. I mean, gosh, Jadwiga is the choice, right? Jadwiga YSS, and maybe now some Jadwiga Ziska. But in those lower seated KVKs, I mean, it's just if you don't have a swarm coming, or if people just want to sit there and reinforce a rally and just stare at you while you're letting a rally go for an hour, you're not going to get better trades than you can get with Flavius CPO.
To thread the needle, by the way, on where the dagger's role is, I think the dagger is optimal for a counter rally to debuff on your behalf.
Counter or double.
Yeah. Counters or doubles, for sure. Chat says that Chad is speaking facts. Can confirm. There you go.
Yeah, but he's from HMB, so he's biased.
I might at some point
100%.
move in on a vengeance. I don't know. What do you think of the value of crit horn versus regular horn? Because it's just a little bit more rage. Is it doing that much for you?
I haven't looked at the...
Too
That
nerdy
would
of
be
a
a
question.
question. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he actually can stimulate it.
It's almost like when you have the crit, you would almost rather than like make the probability go up instead of the actual
True.
effect.
That's absolutely true. You would much rather have the probability go up than the amount of rage. Yeah, 100%. Is talented epic gear good enough to run in the field for Season of Conquest? Absolutely. You're going to want to work on it over time. But yeah, it's totally good enough.
Absolutely.
New Boy's asking, should I make a KVK helmet, or go for the set helmet? This will be my first legendary piece on this march. We'll be making the boots after. So the first two pieces...
The two piece, right? Yeah, the two piece on Cav is like really good, right?
It is really good, but the way you want to get it is from the set chest and from the set boots, ideally.
Right. Absolutely.
The KVK helmet is what I chose to make on my Cav march. And keep in mind, I'm not a rally lead. I'm not a garrison captain. But it is, I feel like, the most stats you can get per legendary material, which is a huge win. You might get more stats per legendary material if you get the two-piece bonus as well, if you factor that in, and you go for the chest and the boots. But the advantage of going with the set helmet is if you go for a 4-piece boost, and that's going to give you 3% counterattack.
Yeah, and don't you think, Chisgule, that's more for kind of your rally leads? Four-piece is more, because
Yeah,
I've seen some
counterattack
rally
is like
leads
a
go...
rally lead garrison captain thing, where you really get a lot of value.
Judy doesn't actually like KVK pieces for non-rally or garrison.
No.
Like even for field.
Huh.
Like actually even like
Because-
even health and defense pieces. Like so he's helped me with like what to improve on, right? And I'm pretty much going towards 4-piece like set with Mountain Crushers and Shadow Legions because the attack is really good for field. Even though like, those two pieces haven't been good
Did
necessarily.
you say attack is not good for field?
No. I said
No,
attack
because
is what I'm
attack is so
aiming
good.
for. So good.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I'm doing Mountain Crushers and Shadow Legion's Retribution for my second Cav set.
Really?
I think Mountain Crushers might be a bridge too far, bro.
Nah, bro.
That's just-
I don't know about that. I mean, but you got to put it on a really tanky march, right? So, like, Nevsky can support a lot of things, right? Because he's so tanky.
Yeah, but no, but like it's that or the KVK pieces, because you're still going 4-piece regardless.
Yeah, I mean, for my restart, I would aspire to have the KVK helmet and the KVK weapon, personally.
Dude, I invested in those KVK pieces. I'm not satisfied.
Really?
Dude,
They're not
it was so
better
much
unless you
fun.
crit them.
Yeah, it's so much material, and like you're not gonna
No.
crit them. Like,
No,
at least with the
I-
set pieces.
I think if you get down to the facts, it's more stats per material than if you went for the set items. I've done
I mean,
this
losing
math.
full piece
I can
bonus,
find
though.
it.
Yeah, but
Let
have
me
you
pull it
crit?
up.
Like
I'll get the math. I've done this somewhere.
This is including like your 4-piece set.
well, this
This is a wonderful debate.
Yeah, but what about like critting the set? Because like it opens up the opportunity to crit the set later on.
So
You're not gonna
if-
start refining KVK pieces.
Yeah, if you're going to spend more materials and go for the crit, that's a different story, I suppose. But I certainly am not going to on my restart. I don't have materials for that crap. I don't have patterns for that on my restart. Let's get a look here. Okay, so we could... Okay, whatever. We'll just do the math. So a legendary helmet is 90 materials, right? And it's...
Sure.
How many stat points? Let's find out.
16, 15?
I think it's 15.
15.
15, I'm pretty sure.
And then it gets crit to 20.
15.
Yeah,
Great.
15.
Perfect. Okay. 15. So that means that you are paying how many materials per stat point? Take... It's actually pretty straightforward. It's 6. 6 legendary materials per percentage of stat points on the helmet, right? And if you go with the other cav helmets, which I have, it's 11.
11%.
How many materials is it to make that? 60, right?
60, I want to say.
Right. So it is 5.5. Wait a minute. Is it better?
Yeah, 60.
Did I do that math right? Is it 5.5 materials per stat point? It does make it better, doesn't it?
Basically, you're saying, you know, a critted set helmet is about the same. I think a half a point more,
Now,
maybe.
now to get a crit, though, I mean, how many materials do you think you're going to spend to get the crit?
That's what I'm saying. If you're just saying, you know, this isn't crucial for a set bonus, then
But-
it would make sense to just save the materials and do the KVK,
Most
right?
people are doing the set helmet, if not that helmet, for the set bonus.
Now, the set bonus does give you the 3% counterattack. I mean, that's a nice little boost.
Yeah, because you would generally do Cav's chestplate, Cav's helm, weapon, and boots for the set 4-piece. So by taking the KVK helmet, you're not choosing to take the 4 set bonus.
Now, let's see. Let's do the same math for the weapons real quick. The KVK weapon. Let's see here. Is 25%. And you're spending 150 materials, right?
I think it's
That just
something like
hurts. That hurts my ears to hear. 150. Oh,
Yeah, it's 150.
Wait, hold on. I think I did this math wrong a minute ago. No. That's right. Hold on. I'm just like doing notes on a spreadsheet here. This is materials. This is percent stats. This is mats per stat. Okay. Cool. Leo, hey, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. So this weapon is 150 materials. So For every 6 materials, you get 1 stat point on the Sacred Dominion for a KVK weapon in general. And on the Rifle of Hellish Wasteland, let's see here. It is 20% of stat, or sorry, yeah, 20% of stats. Is it 90 materials to make a...
Yeah, 90. 90 for
okay. That is interesting. So it is 4.5 mats per stat point to go with the set items. So the set items are actually... The set items are actually less materials per stat point, but they're also less stat points.
But you...
So to
also
get the
getting set bonus
upgrade
as
is going to be a
well.
lot of materials. That's, I think, the trick. You also get the set bonus. That's true.
Yeah, the set. Wait, are you calculating the set bonus in?
I did not include it. No. If we
Yeah,
want
so
to
it's
count,
actually really good value.
well, if you count the set bonus as one, like, you attribute the set bonus, you got to attribute it across the 2 pieces, right?
Yeah.
So if you count counterattack
No, let's do
as,
yeah, okay, we can do 4.
it's like you can count that as like 1.5% of stats, right, for each piece. We can run that. Okay, we'll call it with set bonus. I can run that. Cool. Is that divided by this plus 1.5? Okay, I'll do it one more time for the other spots.
Yeah, there's Dudu. He can explain.
Dudu is here for the mathing.
Dudu, they don't believe in the Mountain Crushers, Shadow Legions.
Oh my god, y'all are crazy. So it's 4.2 materials per stat point if you include the set bonus for the weapon, and 4.8 materials per stat point for the helmet. But here is why that analysis doesn't work. You ready? Although when you compare to nothing, it looks really good. This is like really nerdy stuff. Are we losing the chat? Maybe a little bit. You're wrong. It's wrong to compare it to nothing. You have to compare to what you were at before. Okay? So let's run the same analysis. Are you ready for this? This is where it actually gets smart.
Gain.
You got to run the same analysis, but look at the gain. That's exactly right. So what was your helmet before? The epic helmet was 10.5% of stats, right? If we look at the gain, what you had before on the epic helmet is like 10.5%. And to go to the legendary helmet, you're spending 60 materials to gain 0.5% of stats. Now we see the problem, right?
Also, if you're counting the set bonus, it's what, 2%?
If we include the set bonus, and we should, so we'll call it gain with bonus in my little spreadsheet. At that point, we're talking about a gain of 2% total, right? For the helmet.
Yep.
And we'll call it the set helmet. Okay, so now the mats per stat is 30 materials per stat. And that's why it's really expensive. But let's look at the mats per stat if we look at the gain. So if we look at the KVK helmet, this is so nerdy, but chat, are you liking this nerdiness? Is this good? The materials for the KVK helmet is 90. The stat gain on the KVK helmet is 4.5. And the mats per stat is 20 mats per stat. 20 mats per stat for the KVK helmet. I knew that's where that was coming from. I was like, hold on. We made it look like the set items were really good. And I knew there was a reason when I had done this math before. I just couldn't remember it. But now we've landed on it. So you're paying 30 mats per stat, including the set bonus, if you go for the helmet, and you're paying 20 mats per stat if you go with the KVK helmet. And if we do the weapon, I mean, this is so nerdy. I don't know if we just put this on screen. It's like
Now do it in
ultra
Spanish.
nerdy. I got like a spreadsheet where I'm doing this. Anyways, if we... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you really want to get crazy, you're talking about the stat gain. Well, you need to also then talk about the materials gained back that you reinvest when you dismantle the epic and reinvest it back. Now we're talking.
Do you though? Because you still have the same number of materials
It's the same,
committed.
it's the same thing. Yes.
Although
same
you
thing.
get to dismantle the epic, yeah, you dismantle the epic in both cases, right? Interesting call out. So you recoup the materials either way. That's an interesting point. If we go with the... Let's go with the set weapon and the KVK weapon. Okay. Set weapon is 150 material... No, sorry. KVK weapon's 150 materials. Set weapon's 90 materials. The gain for the... Let's see. What is it on... What is it for the epic weapon? I can find that. It's like 17% on an epic weapon, right? So to go on the epic weapon to the set weapon, you gain 3% of stats plus the 1.5 we're attributing for the set bonus. So it's 4.5% of stats for the set weapon. And for the KVK weapon, it is 8%. Okay. So now we look at the mats per stat here. It's 20 mats per stat for the set weapon. And it's 18.75 for the KVK weapon. This is why we lose subscribers during live streams. Probably true.
This is facts.
So all that to say, the stats that you get for going to the KVK upgrades is most efficient upgrades. Those are the most efficient upgrades you can get.
It's not redundant because we're talking about KVK versus set pieces. Someone was like, this is redundant because of iconics. You have to make legendary gear anyway, but it's more about what legendary gear.
Well, so in that regard, if you're really, really pressed to the point where like you have iconic crystals and you don't have legendary equipment, then you could consider just going the route of making more legendaries, which would be the set items. Because then by making more legendaries, you can deploy more iconics, and that's just value.
This 15-minute nerdgasm is brought to you by the makers of Rise of Kingdoms.
Yes. Today's stream not actually sponsored, but I do need to fire off some more sponsored videos this week.
You let the stream be sponsored right now. Sponsor Ruz's consulting business. What do you call
His
that?
Discord
Ruz?
consultancy.
Discord consulting?
Yes, that.
Roz's Discord Emporium.
Yeah. Why no nerd emoji? Not a bad idea. We could make a limited time nerd emoji around here.
Let's go like real-time value of Chisgule's endorsement. Ruz, what would you pay Chisgule for your Ruz Emporium? Your Ruzporium?
I don't know how many orders Ruz is getting these days.
It's definitely slowed down.
Are you still getting orders?
One every now and then, but it's
That's
very slowed
good.
down.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
It's fine. I wanted to break anyway. I just watch Game of Thrones now.
How far
What
did you
season
make
are
it
you
I will
on?
say
6.
Nice.
Episode
How far in
5.
6? Oh, you got nice.
I will give the Prodigy some credit because his Discord skills are really, really good. And the application to a Discord server for Rise of Kingdoms, a kingdom, is really good. So there you go, Rose. Check's in the mail. Or
Thank you,
you
sir.
put the check in the mail.
They swarmed out
Goal
the
is to
rally
use
here.
Time to amass blueprints
Wow.
since it's mostly relevant for players who already have their rings. True. I mean, as you're collecting rings, then you should amass blueprints.
Yeah, I'm in accessory hell right now. I can get the prints faster than I can get the materials to make them.
It's always a solution.
Joker,
Stop being
thank
so
you for
free
the
to play
super.
Max geared up every day.
Sup, fellas? 2469 here. Long time no see, War Daddy. Hope all is well. Selena says hello.
Oh, goodness gracious. I love it.
And Toss My Saladin. What a name. Hi, Chad. It's Agua here. Agua Queen says hi. Thank you for the super chat. Saladin, I appreciate it. What a name. What you're looking at now is not Restart Project Fights. This is the 846 KVK. I will definitely stream my Restart when we enter KVK, and also all the fighting. It should be a big stream. When do we enter KVK? It's like Tuesday night?
Jenny?
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
When do you guys enter KVK?
Oh,
We have pre-KVK starts tonight, so I guess Monday.
is it Monday night? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's 2 days of each, so
It'd be
Yeah.
6 days from now.
so it would
Wouldn't
be.
wouldn't it be Wednesday? It's only Wednesdays now.
Yeah, I think I mean Monday night in game, not Monday night in America. Let me see.
We can figure this out.
Isn't
So
it
the
only
thing-
like one?
Yeah, 15th.
It's
I
only
think.
Wednesdays, yeah, because you get your training over stage 6 of MG,
Yeah.
and then it goes 7, so it's a Sunday, and then you get your Marauder Forts on Monday and Tuesday, and then you go in Wednesday.
That means I crit my hammer on Wednesday. I'm very excited.
Ooh.
GG. Whale.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Tuesday night if you're in the US, which is Wednesday in game. Yes? Is that where we landed? Did we land on Wednesday night IRL?
Yeah, but it's technically. Or wait.
It's Wednesday UTC. basically.
Tuesday night US,
Yeah.
says Sasuke. There we go.
Yeah.
Tuesday night US, Wednesday in game.
Yeah.
Parker says, hi, Chad. You don't know me, but I want to be involved. Well, thank you for the super chat. And Sasuke, also thank you for the super. Yeah, it's Tuesdays. Yeah, we're good.
How involved does Parker want to be? Like,
You gotta send
mean-
beat pictures, apparently, and beer chugging pictures.
Oh, jeez.
Just a warning.
The speed pick is just for Ruz.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't understand
okay.
how people
Poor
like
daddy.
feet pics, man. Some people got some weird fetishes.
Well, you're one of them, so you're the one who has to explain.
I don't know about that one.
Or its name behind it, Ruz.
The feet connoisseur.
.302 has been kind of crushing this morning. Whatever pays the bills, says Reaper of Doom. Uh-oh. I mean, not quite like whatever pays the bills, you know? Hope that 2080 is in good hands.
that's Agua. Agua was one of the 683 jumpers that helped start 2080. They're all in 2469 now. They left a while back. 2080 is in good B-seed hands now.
Nice.
Bro, these guys are in F seed. They don't even exist anymore.
It is definitely a little more casual.
What is the best Cav set to garrison with if the 4-piece is giving the 3% counterattack? Well, I mean, if you're garrisoning, ideally you have the KVK weapon and helmet and their crit. But if neither of those is crit, then you're better off replacing those with set pieces and having the counterattack bonus. Parker Witt, thank you for the super chat. As a fellow former athlete, I'd like to thank Chad, or I'd like to think, rather, that Chad and I are already involved in many ways. Ah, Parker, what kind of athlete? Also, Sasuke, thank you for the super chat. So, destroying a 4th infantry set, do I run Saladin, Ethel, or 5511 Nebu Esong? Ooh. Saladin, Ethel, or a 5511 Nebu Esong? Do you have Boudica? Boudica Prime? Calves, baby, says Sasuke. I guess that is true that a part of your consideration should be not just like, what can you run now? But what do you want your March sort of configuration to look like in the future? Parker Witt, football. Ah. Okay, Parker also played football.
Yeah,
Thank
if I
you for
know
the
the
super.
name, he might. I think I might know where he played.
Whoa. I feel like although Saladin Ethel is like not all that amazing as a march, I do feel like, well, I mean, Chad is actually saying it's a pretty good march. I do feel like the Cav march is really desirable right now. Boudica's with Tommy already maxed, right? We talked about that. Okay.
The Cav marches are so good right now that even if you don't have like XY max or something like that, like you still, like, you can create equipment for 2 sets, because between Nevsky, XY, Joan, William, and Saladin, I know people think it's crazy, but like Saladin William still does it, man.
Yeah, hey, what's your William at?
Does it.
That's the question. What Cav march are you running, and what's your William at? XY's 2111, so we're not doing that. We're not doing that. What's your other Cav march? We're getting to the bottom of this. Oh, they canceled that rally really fast. I guess that field is really oppressive. Teradius, thank you for the super chat. Do you think we will get a new Archer garrison in the new meta down the road? Yes, we just got an Archer rally, so the next one should be an Archer garrison when they show up again. That would make sense. Nevsky and Joan both are maxed. Okay. I feel like Saladin, your Saladin's expertise, right? Is it expertise? If your Saladin's already expertise, you're pretty well set up for like almost any Cav to just get dropped in there. So even if you were running Saladin Ethel now, you'd be really well positioned to just switch to literally anything that is hot. When do new commanders come out? Saladin is 5552. Ah, your Esong is expertise. Okay. So now we have the full picture. The 555 Saladin with Ethel. Placeholder for something else in the future. Or E-Song paired with Nebu for now. God, like, do you want the Cav set or do you want the Archer set? I feel like the fact that it's so close means that there's probably not, like, a bad choice here. Next Archer commander will likely be a Garrison since Henry just came out. I feel like the better long-term play is to find a home for your E-Song in the field. Don't you think?
I mean, Nebu would do for now. Is
I
that
think
like his
Nebu
one
would
Archer
work
map?
for now if you had it. Do you already have Nebu 5511? Like, you're not committing sculptures, you already have it? Dudu says I would go Joan YSG. I don't know if he's serious or not. It's hard to know with Dudu. He's already got the sculptures invested in the Nebu.
Chisgule, this Parker guy, is the only other football player I have met in Rise of Kingdoms.
Yeah, there we go.
He played at a college level. So,
Nice.
Weak.
Did you just say weak, Ruz?
No.
Do you play college football?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The elementary
yes,
level.
he did. He competed at Mario Olympic Soccer.
Does water swimming count? That's like,
Jesus, man.
that's like pretty much college football.
How do you pronounce his name? Hastasa
Sasuke.
Seiza?
Oh. What?
No,
Okay,
not
I don't know
Sasuke. Starts with an H. He's got the wolf up there. He's asking about a couple of things. I always call him Hasta. That's what I
Oh
call
yes, pasta.
Pasta.
Hasta's actually he's the guy that got me into those chats, Chiz. He was trying to befriend you to get you in those for Olympia.
Who do you max first, William or Joan? Ooh. I think the Joan gets you more value. They're both... It's like both incremental value, but still good, right? The last skill on William and the expertise do very little. But it is boosting your whole team a little, right? We're talking about a little bit of extra defense. I guess I feel like the later generation commander is probably the safer commander to have expertise. How's that for an answer?
Pretty good answer.
I think William is really good, but I also think that the Joan is a safer invest.
Chisgule, I got to make a commission off this.
Oh god.
Yeah?
All the 2469 crew throwing out super chats.
Who are these guys?
Jump Mayad Viga says, War Daddy, best regards from 2469 and Agua Queen. There we go. Chad for mod. Are you a mod? Do you want to be a mod, broski?
No. No.
Okay. Definitely not. Noted.
Bros, that's the crew that bailed out of 2080. Remember how I was telling you about the parallels between what we're dealing with Jolly and 254 and what I dealt with in 2080?
Yes.
These guys. They're awesome.
Oh, talking about former athletes, Jolly's a really good tennis player.
He's phenomenal.
I mean, you know, all the time he took off of KVK fighting to play tennis competitions, you'd like to think he'd be good.
Oof. Did 1093 win? 1093 is winning, I would say. And the momentum overnight was definitely in 1093's favor. I mean, I think that's fair to say. And Song has momentum now as well. I think 846 has been doing a pretty good job holding this branch. But they aren't
They lost that
pushing it.
crucial flag. That one flag that they had just to the south of the zig where they were touching 3 flags, they lost that. That was
Yeah,
big.
this area here.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'd made a lot of progress up here, which they've now lost. Rallying coming on this
The
flag. Yikes.
the super chats from those 2469 guys. That's next level monetary trolling. It's phenomenal.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Wait, that's the alliance that migrated out of 2080?
Yes.
Oh, that was
So-
G3.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
But you've never experienced it until one of those slappies is an R4 and throws 79 civ changes in your shop to bankrupt
Jesus
one of
Christ.
your alliance. Oh, it was wonderful.
They put civ changes in your shop?
Yeah, it was one of their R4s that I kind of trusted, and it was one of our R4s that I trusted, and they were like, they all migrated out at different times, wouldn't hand over shells. It was just a freaking mess.
Oh, that sounds kind of rough. I mean, at least it was civ swaps. Civ swaps, that's a lot of them. That kind of sucks, but a civ swap is actually useful.
Yeah, out of the 79, I think we've got 74 of them left, and that was like 6 months ago.
Oh. I use civ swaps all the time on my main, man. I think I used 3 in the last couple months. At least.
Well, anybody in the kingdom was like, can you put a civ swap in the shop? We're like, go to whiskey.
Yeah, go to the alliance that has them all there. Yeah. The whole kingdom is draining those.
Yeah, no,
From the
they
one
bailed
alliance.
out. They love their C and DC. I think that's what they love to do.
Dude, civ swaps
So,
are great. For people who train troops anyways. They're so good. I think I'm
well,
still Ottoman from Osiris League. I debated switching back to Germany, but I don't think I'm training majorly before our next fight. Like, if I'm gonna gain 10 million power in troop training, basically a million T5s, I should switch civs.
Would be smart.
Who's our third ticket to 254? Yeah, Ruz, who are we ticketing?
Amen. TBD.
TBD.
We're currently talking to some people.
Rose has got $1 on the ticket. He's got $1.
Are we if Justin comes to 254, are we gonna ticket him?
Ticket him right now, Rose. Justin.
Amen. I would if you wanted to.
Do we actually have a ticket available?
Yeah, we have 1 ticket left.
Ooh. Is it our ticket? Like, we get to migrate him
Yeah,
here?
it's our ticket.
Ooh. Do you know who we're gonna take? Actually, you don't have to say. If you can't say.
I mean, no, there's a couple people we're still talking to. We had one in mind, but something came up where he can't play next KVK, and we don't want to ticket him if he can't play.
Got it.
So we still had some other backups that we had.
Justin. Yes.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Getting Justin. Assuming he comes here. Man.
He said he's
That'd be such a big W.
Yeah.
What civ would you do with 2 Cavs, 2 Infant, and Archer?
Are they rolling field?
Yeah, you're just fielding is probably Ottoman.
Ottoman or France if you'd like to run them down.
You could also do France. France is reasonable. I think if you're swarming garrisons, the answer would be Ottoman.
100%.
But you could get away with France if you're just like pure fielding. That might be better actually. Yeah, France is better if you're low spend. I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, we calculated up the healing speeds you save with France, and it's not hugely significant.
No,
it's
it's
just
not
the
huge.
3%. The 3% all health on all your troops is
nice.
That's just an easy set it and forget it and go. It just helps your trades, and I ran France for so long, and when I started getting specific on the accounts, I went straight Vikings on the garrison infantry account, and then went full on Arabia on the rally account. So
1 second.
Trajan Ethel or Saladin William, both of them are 5551. It's funny because that costs you basically the same amount of sculptures, doesn't it? Yeah, I agree that you have to do a lot of healing with France to even really notice on the speed ups.
A ton.
I mean, I run Trajan Ethel
just needs,
on my
Dude
restart.
just needs to get in the voice here. You run Trajan Ethel on the
He's
restart?
welcome to join. Yeah, I have Trajan Ethel on my restart.
That's good.
It's not bad. I think you need to, if you don't have 5 marches, I'd probably steer you toward the Saladin William. But I also generally prefer max commanders instead of unmaxed commanders. Like, this is not like a great... If you haven't invested any of those sculptures yet, it's not exactly a great time to invest in Saladin. That's kind of a... If you were in KVK 2, I'd be like, yeah, sweet. Going Saladin means maxing Joan Prime and pairing her with Nevsky. I mean, that's a great combo.
5511 XY or William behind a 555 or expertise Nevsky.
Saladin's...
XY, you're... Go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's just XY. You don't want to put him secondary on anything. That's
No.
taking away his biggest.
Yeah. Is Saladin okay to do from dailies was the question? I guess.
I did that on my other account. I just had to get him to 80 more sculptures to max him, so I just hammered this dailies for about.
I mean, I
3
feel
weeks
like
and got him.
there's better commanders in here, though. Like Guan, if you don't have that, that's a better daily commander. Leo's, I feel like, a really good daily commander. I know there's Leo haters. Maybe that's not popular.
Artie's great.
Artie is good with Boudica Prime. That would be a really premium one, in my opinion. Artie would be maybe the number 2 choice behind Guan. Tommy's obviously really good. Oh, I mean, Alex, I just assume people have expertise, as well as Esong. Artie is my project in the dailies now. That's a good dailies project. That's actually really, really good. 140 heads left to max Saladin. Oh, nice.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, if you're doing the dailies anyways, you might as well just go ahead. And for those of us who don't have a garrison, Chisgule, I get to run dailies on YSS.
Hey, man. I mean, the bundle is generally pretty good, and you're getting a garrison
Bundle's
commander
great.
out of it. Ooh, double rally.
I'll do it.
About damn time. You see this? I don't know why they have EF 56 tanking, though. That feels like probably not what I would have done. That looks like that rally is really hurting. Oh, God.
Why would they run?
That's
two
an Attila
Attilas?
Takeda from Red Hulk. What?
Huh.
Is
I'm
that
also confused what 2155 is doing. The one's like sandwiched between 93 and 302.
They're just chilling. I had the same thought,
they
Jenny.
were just spectating. They just wanted a seat.
They were watching the stream.
March there and help with field or something.
Didn't someone from their kingdom pop in and say they were feeling like they had a lot of dead weight in their kingdom? I think that happened.
Okay.
I think that they were asked by 1093 and 1302 to just kind of chill. That's what someone came in the stream and said. I don't know if that's true or not.
Can you guys just not enter Kingsland for us?
Doing more damage if they're helping.
Well, I mean,
We will,
if they enter
we will clear
Kingsland, it's a
past you
territory
coming.
liability, right? Like, if they're not going to
It's
be able
hard.
to defend
If they
it.
can't hold their own line and it allows them to
Yeah.
get behind everyone else's line, it's not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, they could still like mark a murder ball or something. Maybe friendly fire they're worried about. I don't know.
Guys, is this a thing, though? Attila Takeda against Jan?
I can't
Jan's
honestly
gonna
say.
clear all those buffs that Attila rolls. I would
it.
assume.
I'm gonna ask him for the report.
Look at the white numbers on the garrison, Chisgule. That's not very high. That's not very
Considering
high
it's
at all
a
for an Attila
double
Takeda.
skill from, yeah. It's a double
I
skill
think-
from the Chad. The Yan
I
Chad.
think Ziska's clearing a lot of those buffs, those attack buffs and counterattack buffs that Attila and Takeda have. That's what he's built for, right?
What does
Typically,
Attila
whites
Takeda
from
buff
AT.
themselves with? They buff
Gosh.
themselves with all damage. And they
Normal
reduce the
attack.
attack of the garrison. Who's the secondary here?
It's Jad.
Okay.
Yan Jad.
Weird.
Does
That's like the
Yan-
opposite order I would have
does-
done that in.
Yeah.
Does
same.
Jan? Does he clear even if it's an active skill? Does he clear that?
I want to watch what's happening on screen. But to answer that question, I feel
Hold
like
on,
I
let me
need to
look.
read the skill description.
No, I'll read it for you. They have Jan has a 10% chance to remove all normal buffs from the attacker. Normal buffs include
Attack, defense,
increasing
health, I
their
assume.
attack, defense, health, anything that strengthens their healing effects for a short time. Well, that's Attila's. That's his active skill. Normal attack damage bonus 30%. Counter attack damage bonus 30%. I mean, I assume it clears it, right?
Oh, we'd have to look at a log and see. Let's see if Red
he's
Hull
got
cooks
another-
us up with this log, and then we'll see what the heck happened.
I always remember an Attila Takeda doing well over, like up into the 25, 30,000 white numbers. When
Yeah, his
it-
damage numbers look really low here.
really low, really low.
Low. Like, I wonder if this was supposed to be a Telenevsky, and they don't realize that it's not. You know, that sounds weird, but Attila
that
Takeda
mean-
rally in 2022 is like a super head scratcher for me on a flag.
Just go on Jan's third skill when it removes the normal buffs. Is that passive and active skills?
You're asking how often the Jan debuff clearing happens?
No, I'm asking if it's clearing the buffs of the passive skills and
I think
the
so.
active skills.
Yeah, I think so.
Then Attila is the absolute worst thing to run against Ziska.
Oh, here comes the other rally. And it's Telenevsky. It's the counterattack party.
They have pretty dominant field. Like, why not just run an XY?
I was getting ready to say that's
They
you
do
let the
have
Attila
field
tank
here.
and the XY Nevsky do work.
Well, not all passive skills. Okay, so when we talk about clearing passive skills, we're not talking about the ones that are like always present. We're talking about the ones that are triggered. So triggered abilities can be cleared, but things that like are persistent would not get cleared. So if a commander
Oh,
says
they're not the
like,
captain.
oh,
Oh, wait.
I got it.
XY was captain for a bit.
That was 100k whites when it was XY for a second.
100k?
Yeah.
Jesus. I guess that makes sense. We're talking about 2 Attilas and a Takeda. I'm not doing skill
That
damage.
red
It's
hawk
all,
rally's gonna go down, I think.
it's all white damage. Yeah, they're swarming this pretty well. Ooh.
Yeah, songs came over. That's what the field is. 302 came over to help them.
Yeah, Duck's over here now.
Yep, they just
Somebody is gonna hit that flag.
Oh, the rally freaking sad faced. Wow,
Sun
oh, the
can't
flag
actually
is
hit
so
that flag
close to
with another.
burning. 600k, 300k whites. Oh, it's not 300k, sorry, 300 whites. 700?
The rallies. I think the flag's full again.
Oh my god.
That was a great save.
4k counters now.
Get that.
I was about to say that was like the
Get that.
almost just on time to save it before it popped.
So yeah, somebody
Oh,
saved that.
Get that report, Chisgule.
Yeah, well, let's see if I got it. Oh, not yet. That was a message from Red Hulk about migration long ago, by the way. That's a lot. I just saw, I appreciate your confidentiality. I was like, uh-oh. Well, Jake, whatever that was now on stream. Pretty sure that's what he was considering migrating. He was chatting with us. GG.
Chisgule, you can run a short off of that. And just
Slightly
talk about
awkward.
How
Whoops.
you can run a short off of that and just say, here's what happens when your allies come to help you. They save a flag.
Whoops.
Look at this.
The old chat loaded in. Who knew?
I'm trying to change the subject.
Yeah. Uh-oh. This is why confidential messages should come across on Discord.
Confidential.
Or alternatively, if this is how you end a confidential message with a streamer, you go ... So that what pops up on screen is just all the dots. Confidential. The extreme confidant, Cheesy Pants, at your service.
Can you see if he gave you the report now?
Well, not without putting the whole thing on the stream. Hold on, let me see what he even was saying that was so confidential. Pretty sure it was related to migration. Yeah, it was just related to migration. That's fine. It's actually not so bad.
Nope.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
report.
it was related to their leaving the kingdom they were in. Yeah, there's actually nothing bad there. It would have been bad maybe when they were looking to migrate, but we're good. Also, he didn't send the report. Could be related to that whole confidentiality statement, the breach of confidentiality that I just exercised.
I am very confident.
It's pretty funny. Ruz is confident.
Maybe he just didn't see it yet.
I feel like if the report's really bad, that's one of those moments where you just pretend you never saw Chisgule's message about sending the report. Oh, sorry. Didn't see your message.
I think that message was pretty good. I mean, or that I would assume that report was pretty good.
Yeah, so it's Takeda? I mean, I guess because they caught it out a couple times with no garrison.
I don't know. I thought so. Red Hulk was the one rallying. He wasn't the one garrisoning. I missed KVK.
No kidding, man.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
ready. I'm glad my restart's entering KVK.
We're
So
in
jelly.
KVK as well, though.
What? No, we're not.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going
we're
on Monday.
sneaking in at reset.
We're going on
We're,
Monday.
we're sneaking.
Yeah, we're sneaking in.
We doing March of the Ages?
Nah, King of the Nile.
Are you at all worried that March of the Ages is now back on the list of KVKs?
Something has always been there.
Has it?
Yeah, it has.
I thought it said coming soon.
Wait, does it not say coming soon?
No, it says March of the Ages.
GG, man.
Nope.
I feel like they need to just get rid of the formats that people don't like.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that they put the desert KVK up, and I think the one pop that we saw, there were 200 plus kingdoms trying to get to HA. There was another 100 plus or 80 plus trying to get into Strife, and then there were 17 trying to get to desert.
Yeah, I mean,
There's some firm lovers of Desert KVK out there.
I think Ruz was the
I guess
one
that's
who
true.
said, like, why did they make Desert KVK right after they made March of the Ages? Like, the takeaway is
They
that
should just
people don't want to
remove one
spend
of
time
them.
walking places. Like, don't do that. We don't want to walk places. We want to actually fight.
I don't know what they were thinking to have that ever be a good idea, though. Like, would
Yeah.
anybody ever want to spend all of that time marching and not actually getting to play the game?
100%.
Well, but here's the thing.
For sure.
You're marching, but your troops are at risk the whole time. Anybody could ambush you. So you can't step away. You have to actually watch it. Right?
It
It's
sounds
like,
even worse.
it's much worse. It's much worse. It's much, much worse. I mean, I think what they were trying to do was solve an activity problem so that casuals could, like, commit their troops for other people to control.
Oh god.
I mean, that's the whole point of the Desert KVK, right? Is like you send your troops to a structure where they can be redeployed.
Yeah.
Okay, I want your guys' opinion on something. Would you rather wait? Like, would you rather wait? Would you rather wait a long time and like skip a bunch, but you know that a really big KVK is coming, or would you rather go in early and try to take a semi-decent, but you wouldn't have to wait as long?
He's asking
if I
for
knew
a
good
friend.
KVK was, if I knew a good
I'm
KVK was
asking
coming,
for a
I'd rather
friend.
go for the long wait one, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
GG, man.
Sorry, you guys said
'Cause
you'd
it's
rather
like-
just wait for a good matchup? a
Yeah,
good opponent?
because
Yeah.
you say
You're gonna
try
win.
and find a semi-decent KVK, but who knows what
Yeah.
that actually is.
I mean, but the thing is, we're so big. Like, we can make any KVK semi-decent. Like, when
Yeah,
I
but,
say
like-
semi-decent, like Kingdom of our size could easily just 2v6 as semi-decent.
I mean, I guess if
I mean,
it's
it
fun,
still
it's not
depends on the
fun.
kingdoms. Like,
Yeah.
you need someone
wanna-
decent in there, no matter how you put it. Otherwise, you're just
Yeah.
gonna walk all over every kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to waste money on tech and everything for like a mediocre KVK. If I could have like a really, really good one that's going to be amazing.
Thank you for your input. Very
Mhm.
nice.
You're welcome.
I quit if we don't
Anytime.
fight.
I
GG.
feel my
That's what I'm
input.
saying, bro.
What are you quitting?
Oh no, dude, he said I quit if we don't fight soon. GG.
Yeah. That's the problem. Like, if you're gonna not get a good opponent, you need to queue right away.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you don't want to wait a couple skips and then queue. Like, you need to, like, right after KVK ends, it's like, all right, there's nobody good. We're just going to queue right up and get something right up. But even that takes resources, and it takes speed ups, and people have to tech up.
But then you might like wind up in a situation like 556 where now they're doing 556, 1034, 664 because they like queued right away.
Look,
I mean,
like
maybe their
they
KVK
just
will
need
wind
to
up being
remove the
fun,
fact like you can skip 4 times. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I still like that idea. I think War Daddy said it yesterday about doing like less time in between KVKs, but you could do like a 1v1, a proper one,
Mm.
and maybe it would be like 2 weeks of fighting or something like that.
I really liked what Bunny said. His suggestion was, well, I mean, it was someone, I don't know, I don't remember, but it was have a period of time where they like move, like no kingdom can register for KVK, and like for like 2 or 4 weeks, and they bring everyone into the same pool to like stop
yeah.
all the staggering.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Like get all the Imperiums like back on the same schedule and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you'd ever get all the Imperiums back on schedule.
No,
There's just too
That would
many
be
spread
amazing,
out.
though.
It's way too spread out.
I mean, that's what I mean, bro. It's like we're all spread between 4 different pops.
Honestly, they like... Who said it? Someone on stream said kingdom merges kind of need to happen. But I feel like kingdom merges would not be the worst. From an individual account progression standpoint, it would suck for a lot of people, but from a gameplay standpoint, KVKs are way better. I do feel like if you skip too many KVKs, your kingdom starts to get kind of soft. Like, even though theoretically you're accumulating strength, I think people just drop off, man.
Yeah.
You gotta keep them on the hype cycle of KVKs. And, like, you know.
You gotta keep interest there, but it's also...
Yeah.
It can be worse if you take an awful KVK. You're going to farm KVK, think of how much worse that is than waiting an extra skip.
Ooh, this looks like a
Yeah,
nice
I mean,
double.
I even feel like the 254 KVK that we did, where we didn't get fighting until, like, we didn't have fighting the first passes. Like, I feel like even with that KVK, like, the general motivation wasn't as high as, like, when we know we're going to be fighting right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's like
you
there's
want-
too much farming time.
Yeah, you want to be in KVK and you want the fight to happen fast. Like, you don't want to have to sit around for most of the KVK.
That was kind of nice, waiting till our tech was maxed to actually use it.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
that
that
was
was
really
nice.
good.
That was
I
the first
saved
time I
so many
ever had enough
resources.
troops for 7 marches.
Oh, yeah, I saved so many resources having max healing tech before our first fight. Julio, thank you for the super. Big fan. Chisgule, can you say happy birthday, Alan? Cheers and happy birthday. Dude, I still am confused as to why EF56 is tanking this rally. Yeah, they had to
obviously
cancel.
the better ones at filling.
And now it's just full swarm from 846. Woo! Look at what's swarming here. The Nebui song's not so amazing. Well, the Herald is not so amazing. Some Guans, a bunch of Jones, a bunch of Nevskis, and a Skippy.
Oh, were you there that last KVK just for the full Guan swarm we did?
No, is it good?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
the
it was
silent
crazy.
Garrison could proc his
Bro,
skill.
the garrison didn't pop a single skill.
Oh, they had a double
Well.
C captain in that garrison, by the way. I think it popped.
It did.
And now they got a Saladin in there?
XY.
Seradius, thank you for the super chat. Remember when there was
Wait, were you
no
down there
Hall
at-
of Heroes?
Were you at that
True.
flag res? I thought you were at the top when that happened.
I would love to record a full Guan swarm. I want to do that.
Oh, it was
again
crazy.
soon.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if-
really want to do that. I think we should do that more often also. I don't know why we don't.
Yeah, Kryben was there.
I see yeah, Cryman's got a message in there.
It was
Yeah.
like this. It was probably one of my most positive swarm reports as well.
Really? Why are we not doing
Just have
that
to do it
more?
next KVK again.
I mean, it was just purely because it was at the front normally, and my God never normally trades positive, to be honest.
Mhm.
Dude, we
Well,
just gotta say like all Guan swarm now.
that's what we normally
Yeah,
said.
that's
If
what
like
we
you can only
always
swarm
said.
with one march,
Well,
like
normally
a
we
Guan
say
or
like,
a
you know,
XY
if
Nev,
you're
or
at a certain power swarm now, right?
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
We gotta be like all Guans go.
it's pretty funny to see, to be honest.
This sounds amazing. I also want to do that with XY Nevskis, right? Like we get all XY
XY
Nevskis
Nevs.
to swarm all at once. That has to be the max DPS you could do.
What about doing like XY Joan, full XY Jones? That'd be a lot of DPS.
That'd be a lot of damage.
And like it'd just be a lot of
Buffing
DPS
each
in that
other's
short
rage
amount
and
of time.
damage.
Yeah, in that
Oh,
short
the
amount of
rally
time.
gets a buff too, right?
Yeah,
With that many of them? Surely.
yeah.
Yeah, that canceled really fast. Full Pakal Herald Swarm? No.
That seems pretty good.
That's just suicide.
I still remember the first time I swarmed with Pakal Harold and Teddy yelled at me. I got so mad at him.
Yeah. That hurts to swarm.
I think the first time I realized, the first time it was new, Pakal was new, and we were rallying it like crazy. And this one player swarmed it with 6 full 50% boost, 6 full marches, and it literally, between the 6 marches, it killed like 350,000 troops. He had no idea, and he was like, he even messaged me and he said, "My hospital was clear." I was like, "I know it was clear. Look at your sevs."
Yeah, it's gonna hurt, man.
And it was a city rally, so we were running the capacity up to like 3.4 million. So it's just gonna wreck any kind of small swarm of 5 marches. It's just gonna wreck it.
Well, I think we're just waiting for something to burn over here. It's kind of feels like it's kind of slow going, honestly.
I feel like it's not gonna like change drastically again until someone goes into downtime.
Yeah.
Like I'm curious when 302 will start to trickle off.
They're way more active today than they were yesterday.
Yeah.
Dude, it's because they had that Shadow Legion event scheduled. Everybody was online for it, you know?
Yeah, everybody's online for that.
I mean, like, dude, compare yesterday and today. Was it a holiday or something? Like, they're all over the place today. Yesterday, same time, we were like, wow, look how much ground we're losing.
Mondays be like that?
Was yesterday Monday? Oh, Monday was, no, Monday's when it all opened.
Oh, Monday was...
Yesterday felt like Monday too. It's okay.
Maybe they all took a 3-day weekend, right? So they were off Monday, but then back to work Tuesday. I don't know.
Gustav, you want 11 Nevskis hitting with a rally. That's exactly what you want.
Just Nevskis, no secondaries?
Nevsky Williams, Nevsky Jones, best 11 swarm marches with the rally. Like, all Nevskis, all Guans, or half and half.
Dude, on the topic of like losing your flank, we were discussing this earlier, where you have a kingdom that like doesn't hold their land in Kingsland. 136 has just been free burning, man. They're gonna get to the pass in a couple hours. Are they? Oh no, okay, more than a couple hours. But still, like, oh my gosh, this whole branch is just getting cut. These guys in yellow, look at this. I mean, this line was like this yesterday. They got all this land. They are at a pass, actually. They could lose a pass. It looks like yellow's not going for the pass. Are you guys fans of going for the pass or just keeping on clearing Kingsland?
I am full go for the pass and bug it.
Bug the pass.
Okay.
Oh, this flag's gonna take a rally.
We accidentally did that in a KVK and bugged one of the Kingsland passes. And they couldn't get back through, and it was like, well, we'll just leave it.
Yeah, trying to take a pass can be pretty rough. And unlike in Kingsland, where you're kind of forcing them to reinforce with ideally troops on their mains, like, you know, you're getting farms from behind the pass that are reinforcing, which is not great.
I guess I would say wherever you can cut the most territory.
Well, that's fair.
Ooh, Zeno Flavius, this is where you want to be against Attila.
Yeah.
Hey.
These guys are trying to fight their way back in. If you are enjoying the stream, by the way, do me a huge favor. Throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. I mean, this rally is going, but I don't know if it's full. It's doing 7,000 whites. That can't be good. That's like a half full rally, honestly. Julio, thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on Sun Tzu Prime? Did we do this poll already? Which infantry commander are we most likely to get Prime? Which inf commander will be Prime first? Sun Tzu.
Oh thank God I won this game.
Olgi Mundok or Bjorn Ironside. Oh, rally canceled. The next infantry prime will be Osman? Could be.
They have been making a habit out of changing the troop type on the commander they prime, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just trying to do something more meaningful with the integration and leadership commanders. But if you think about it, I mean, Boudica was integration. You got Skippy, he was leadership. What else have we gotten recently?
Joan was integration.
Integration, yeah. So that's where they're at. Integration and leadership commanders first. So maybe it is Osman. Alright, we go back to the 846 KVK.
How's Mimi holding up? What's the consensus on that KVK?
It's not really going anywhere. It's really slowed down. With the exception of Mimi's allies in yellow bleeding a lot of land. Lohar Prime chat says. Mimi was up for 30 hours. Wow.
But no, she wasn't. Her count was.
Yeah.
It's like there's no secret to that. I mean, you literally have Korean YouTubers logging into her account, so that's fine. Whatever.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was the when that was that conversation I got into with Rock VIP. That's why I sent you their response when it came to them not really enforcing account sharing. Remember? And I literally sent them a YouTube video of a rock streamer from Korea logging into two of Mimi's accounts, and I'm like, is this allowed? And they were like, yeah, not really, but we really can't enforce it. It's on the player. And I was like, okay, so you need to either change your terms of service or you need to enforce it, because everybody needs to be doing this with big accounts. I mean, come on. And so
yeah, that's really rough. That's rough.
I have that.
I mean,
I need to send that to you.
The problem is that like policies are both hard to change and really tricky to enforce, which means essentially like either you abuse the policy or you are a victim to the people that are abusing the policy. But well, it's like, which will you be? The abuser or the victim? It's kind of rough. Because policies are just generally like very hard to change and also very hard to enforce. I mentioned this in one of my videos without nerding out on it entirely. This is like why Uber completely supplanted taxis. Because taxis as an industry was heavily regulated. And those regulations were both hard to enforce and hard to change. So like Uber just did whatever they wanted, got away with it, and just taxis were screwed. Oversimplification of the matter, but I think it conveys the point.
I put the I put that reply in the legendary guard
Legendary
chat.
guard. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a big deal. I mean, they just said we will report to the team. You know.
Chat's asking about KOA. KOA is really busy right now. It's really crazy how much he's doing.
Yeah.
But we're in downtime right now, so it's... I mean, he's not missing much. We didn't get formations, so he's not missing that either. Let me put another poll in here. Formations. When are they landing in game? Let's put a couple options. This week. Next week. I don't know, before the end of the month? And December. How about the easier way to say this is before December? How do I want to bracket this so it doesn't overlap with the other choices. Let's say... All right, a little like this. Not the best. It's good enough. Pulls in. Them rock ads be slapping. Yikes. Whoa, 70% of chat thinks December for formations. Does add an option, it doesn't matter. Infantry in the Attila rally. Why are there so many Attila rallies? What do I not understand about the game? After OL should be an option.
We didn't run a whole bunch of Attilas, did we? At all?
No. You'd have people really get mad at you if you ran a lot of Attilas. City rallies, sure, but otherwise... No field control equals Attila rally? Is this chat? 60% of people think that formations are in December. Wow.
People, I think, lose faith. I mean... When they build stuff like that up, they literally put it in patch notes. They literally make marketing announcements on, Facebook and all that stuff in other countries, and then they don't do anything. And there's like no explanation. It's like, Chisgule, you've been around gaming for a long time. Because the game is so popular, and because people love the game so much, they get away. I mean, with some typical, typically in any other scenario with any other game, you'd be like, "Oh, that's a mistake." You're not releasing stuff when you say you're going to. You're, whatever. But they can get away with it just because, and I don't mean get away with it like they're criminals or something. I just mean
no. Well,
when the game is this popular, I mean, it's okay.
You can get away with whatever. A lot. Yeah, think about World of Warcraft, like. World of Warcraft, I don't know if people remember this, but it would be laggy and crash, and you'd wait forever to get into the game. You'd sit through a queue. You'd do a lot to play when you wanted to play. It still happens with WoW? Okay. Right? Like, you will permit a lot of things. It can be a pretty rough experience when you just really are into the core loop of the game. Which would you craft first? Hammer or infantry KVK helmet?
Yeesh.
Probably the KVK helmets, personally. I like the defense, big fan.
I do like the KVK helmet and weapon on infantry because you can still get your two-piece defense boost with the gloves and the boots, right? And you can keep the defense from those. And it's kind of good for your rallies and garrisons. You don't care how fast they are. But for open field, I might just stick to the 4-piece to get the 10% march speed is awesome for
It is
the 4-piece.
pretty damn good. Like it's
good.
funny because it's downplayed a lot, but that march speed is really good if you're running, especially a slower infantry pair. Like for Guan Leo, that march speed's really nice.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And so I think for field players, if you stick to the 4-piece, you want to try to keep the defense so you can run Hope Cloak and the Eternal Night Greaves, and then the 4-piece set. And you don't have to jack with the KVK stuff. You can just work on critting your helmet and your weapon. But if you're Garrison, I can't wait till they bring out a infantry rally and we slap that Chisgule gear on an infantry rally and go.
Dude, we're gonna freaking wreck some stuff. It's been a long time since I could actually legit rally something. I hope that will be the case. However, I can hear upstairs my little kid running around. She just got back from school. We gotta put her down for a nap, which means I think I gotta head out, friends. Had a lot of fun chatting with you guys. Appreciate you joining the stream and chilling with me this morning as we watched the 1093 846 KVK. Any thoughts before we close out the stream?
Burn Ruz. That's about
Burn
it.
Ruz.
Ruz, he's not even listening anymore. Sean and Jenny have gone MIA.
I'm here. I've just been doing a little bit of work. But yeah, definitely Burn Ruz. Always Burn Ruz.
Always Burn Ruz. There it
Yes.
is, chat. Yo, let's get those Burn Ruz emojis in the chat. Throw a like on the stream. See if there's anybody streaming that we can raid. Let's go raid somebody.
I think Red was streaming. I'm not sure if he still is.
He is streaming.
Yeah.
We go raid him.
Let's go.
Alright, chat, we're gonna go raid Red. Oh, dude, actually, chat is blowing up with Burn Ruz emojis. I gotta put mine in there real quick.
See, everybody loves Burning Ruz.
It's true. Never goes out of style. Alright, friends. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom. We'll see you soon. I don't know if I'm streaming this tomorrow, but if I don't stream it, then I'm definitely going to make a post about how this is either evolving or has concluded. Take care, everybody. I'll see you.